Hello?
Can't handle the tech.
This tech is off the fucking hook.
Hello?
Hi, how are you?
Good.
I was looking on the internet and I saw you were selling a mannequin.
I don't know. Tell me more.
You're not selling a mannequin?
No, I've recently sold some farms, but I can't think of one that I have listed right now.
Ah, shoot. It says Glen Eagles at the bottom of it. Okay. Well, thank you very much and keep up the good. Well, if you get your hands on a hard one with a good
yeah, I'm not.
Smooth.
All right.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Good morning, brother. How you doing?
Jesus Christ. Hey, what's going on?
How you feeling, man?
Great.
Welcome to Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Welcome to the Secret Podcast.
Top secret stuff going on over here.
Yeah.
Including the launch of a brand new podcast.
Oh my
Inaugural
God.
episode.
This is the very first episode. This is big time, dude.
History.
This is history. I give it 5 episodes. How about you?
5's a little ambitious. I think we'll do.
5 is
I think we'll
ambitious.
fizzle out after 2.
I think we're going to get a lot of bad reviews after 1.
Probably.
Maybe give it a shot again and realize that podcasting is not for us. But for now, he doesn't even know about the Secret Podcast.
Nobody does.
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows about this. Let's fire up
I've
your
heard
pops.
some people have some questions. They can tell there's something great happening about the Secret Podcast, but nobody knows about it. So
Keep it that way.
let's get Phil Gillis on the line.
All right, let's
call
pop him
that
up.
boy.
Hey, I'm trying to get hold of Shane Gillis, actually, ABA Financial Solutions.
Yeah, you're looking for Shane Gillis?
Yeah, we thought this was Shane's number. He's got an outstanding debt with the city of Philadelphia. We're trying to settle on parking. It's expired PPA.
Yeah, he lives in Philadelphia. And this is his parents' house.
Oh, God. Okay. You know how we can get a hold of him? It's roughly about $3,400 we're trying to settle on. Outstanding parking tickets, mostly.
Outstanding parking tickets for $3,400?
Yeah, they will, they kind of develop pretty quickly, and then once we take the debt over, we tack something on as a penalty and fee, so, yeah.
Okay. Well, let me see what I can do. Hold on a second.
And he was like,
Sold you out real quick.
for parking tickets?
I know. Well, I threw that interest rate stuff thing. Like, this is ridiculous. But he was like,
Yeah.
all right, yeah, fuck him. Damn, dude.
Maybe I should just call him.
Maybe.
Like, what's going on?
Yo, dude, some guy called for you. Some guy did call for him.
All right.
Like, why do you have some guy calling for you, dude?
Hello?
Sos,
Yeah.
what's going on, man?
Well, some company just called me and said that their collection group and you owe them $3,400 for parking tickets.
What? I thought we paid that. I just paid those. Remember when I was at the house? I paid those.
Hey, I gave him your cell phone number to talk to you.
Yeah.
Which he did. Supposed to last about 15 minutes. He was in there for an hour and a half. So after they talk about Obamacare and the, international things and building the wall, not building the wall, immigration, things like that, Obama pulls out his putter and starts putting on the carpet. And he says, I understand you're into golf. Trump says, well, yeah, in fact, I own a few courses. He says, well, I'd love to play. He says, well,
You're the best, and I'll see you this weekend. I'll be home. You can catch me and Matt McCusker at the Harrisburg Comedy Zone this weekend, this Friday and Saturday. Phil, what do you think of that?
this Friday and Saturday.
The Harrisburg
man.
Comedy Zone.
Let me get a large group of people together, and then you can go and say how you like to 69 with your dad.
All right, that's it.
Yeah, and
And the amplifier, too, is you
both have to finish.
Exactly. That's the horrific. That's more scarier than the gun.
You both have to finish, so this could take hours.
Yeah.
Hours straight of just you and your dad 69ing.
Just like sore necks and clenched jaws.
Yeah.
Both sounding like two old wives to each other, like, my neck's tired.
So I had a show in town in Harrisburg, and my parents were excited. They haven't seen me do stand-up in a while. They thought I moved to Philadelphia. They're like, man, he's really working on becoming a good stand-up comic. And then they got to watch me bomb for like 10 minutes and toss that one out. I think that's got to be the worst thing they've ever seen.
Yeah, that's true too.
Like,
I guess
as far
it's
as
a different way of joking. People didn't joke about that back
nobody
then.
jokes like that. People
No one
still
does.
don't. I say that joke sometimes, and people get like mad.
If I grabbed my dad's ass, he'd fight me. Like if my dad would fight me, he doesn't kid around like that. Did he really?
Yeah.
Dude, I'd love to see your dad jack you up.
Yeah, he's tried to fight me a couple times over nothing. Like one time he was talking to me. It was me and my girlfriend were in the kitchen with him, and he was telling me that I needed to sell my car. And I was like, Dad, I'm not going to get shit for that.
Hell yeah.
Little
sports,
sports, little sports bit.
Dude, I love
See
it.
who he's taking the week every Sunday.
Then check him, call him, be like, yo, bro.
Yeah, you were wrong.
You had a couple dogs this week. Sent a couple dogs to the track.
Yeah, we should also call my cousin Frankie.
Yeah.
Ask him about Notre Dame.
Get him
see what he
fired
thinks
up.
about what the Irish are doing in football.
Oh, man.
Like, because I was getting choked up, I couldn't really talk. Like,
Yeah.
It's one of those things where, like, if you say it, then you're going to cry.
Yeah.
So, like, in my head, I was like, all right, this will sound good. And then I started to say it, and I was like, oh. Like, well, Kate's always a good sister. John McKeever is the hottest, best comic in Philadelphia.
Scorching hot. Copy that text and send it to me. I want it in my phone, too.
All right, I'll tell you what he said. He said, LOL.
Oh, man.
Nice. That's a big LOL text.
That's a heavy LOL.
No, I mean, he said, ha, ha, ha. He'd probably be mad if I said he said LOL.
He put LOLZ. It's got to suck to, like, make a kid, and all of a sudden you're just like...
Now you're sitting at the Midtown Arts Center
Yeah,
in
you're like,
Harrisburg,
oh,
and he's
come
up
on,
there
man.
like, I would come in my dad's mouth.
They had such high hopes. Yeah, my mother's cried twice via Twitter, and one time over a clip of stand-up. But I basically... I used to... I thought it was funny for a while to tweet, like, aggressively homoerotic stuff to The Rock. Just it was I was just entertaining myself at work, and so the tweet that got my mom fired up was it was like, sometimes when I'm jerking off, I wonder if The Rock jerks off too, and then I come so hard. That was a tweet. Cum spelled C-U-M too, so it's 10 times more disgusting. And my mom found it. And she just called my dad. So I'm just at work. My dad calls me. He's like, "Hey, what's this business on the internet you're doing?" I'm like, "What?" He said, "You're tweeting. You're sending these tweets out about it. It's disgusting. Should be on Megan's Law." I'm like, "All right." I'm like, "Oh, the one about The Rock?" He's like, "Yeah, that's gross. That's disgusting. You're sick. Your mother's." I'm like, "All right, I'll take it down." She's like, "Yeah, you better do that."
Your mom's on Twitter?
My mom, every now and again, just like, will just Google me, I think, or just like click a link. Oh, no, it was, I had updated a website. So I had a live Twitter feed on my website. So my mom, being, was like, "Oh, let me see what my son's doing." Clicked on my website, and it was just like, "I come so hard for The Rock." And she was like, "Ah."
Oh, my God.
She's a sweet woman, and I never should have subjected her to that. At first, I wanted to be like, "Whatever, Dad. No, I'm not deleting it."
Hell in a Cell versus Undertaker.
Dude, Mankind's cool. Oh, that was a hard fart. That spiked the mic. I'm looking at that. I'm like a ghost hunter right now looking at these wave files. That was a hard fart right there. Whew, that was a...
Yeah, that's what this podcast is.
It's just farts.
Talking about Hell in a Cell
Hell in
versus
a Cell.
Undertaker, and then you fart into the microphone and then put it back up to your face. Can't believe you did that, dude.
I did not fart. I will say that fart was not mine.
Yeah,
that is
it
a
was.
fun game, though. Whose fart was what?
That was your fart.
That was not my fart. I think I was talking while you farted.
You can talk and fart at the same time.
How can I put a mic to my mouth and my ass at the same time?
All right.
Though I could have another mic, one for my ass. We don't know.
Hell yeah.
That was a sick fart. I'm so glad you did that.
Dude, this podcast is taking off.
Podcast.
Episode 1, these people can't get enough of this.
Yeah, this literally, if you're on your way to work right now, you're probably questioning everything. How's your mom with computers? She might hook him up. He's going to listen. He's going to want to hear himself.
Yeah,
It's
definitely.
human nature. But sometimes you just fast forward to the part you're on. You're like, all right, well, fuck it. He'll probably listen to the whole thing,
Yeah,
honestly.
I'll listen to that, and then I'll tell this story because he's going to want to hear this one. Because I don't think this is a little
Go on.
weirder. No, I'm not going to tell a story to no one.
Well, just do it.
Good sales pitch, man. No, I'm not going to
Let
do
me go
that.
take a break
We'll
then.
just do it.
Well, dude,
All
we're
right.
going to take a 2-second. Well,
Yeah,
you're not
they
even going
won't-
to
they
feel
won't
this
even
break.
notice it.
You won't even feel this break. Back from the break.
That was a very quick break.
Doing what little buddies do.
Coming of age story.
Yeah, it's a coming of age tale about young boys with
And-
one old man.
And an old man trapped in the eye of the boy storm.
Storming the boys'
A
hormones.
boy hurricane trapping an old man.
A little bit of a teaser for you guys to stay tuned.
All right, tell them what you're doing.
So I was trying to interview people live while they're taking a shit and see if I could get people to talk to me while they're taking a dump.
Perfectly reasonable shit.
And it wasn't no reason. I was going to use it eventually. I didn't know what for. Something just told me to do this. So I figured I would, try to get people to talk about stuff in like an anonymous setting when they're relaxed and taking a dump. And it feels more like a sexual come on.
Yeah.
So people are very uncomfortable, but I won't stop. I will get the answers out of Americans while they relieve themselves. That's it. That's the shitcast.
Yeah.
So
That's the
enjoy.
shitcast, and that was Matt and Shane's secret podcast. That was the pilot episode.
Yep.
So let us know what you think. And
Oh, that was not me. I'm talking
we're
right now.
jumping the scales, baby.
There's no way I could have farted
all right,
with a
that
mic
one
in my
was
mouth.
me, but the first one was you.
That definitely wasn't either.
Ew. All right, that's it.
All right, thank you. See it. Hey man, I'm doing a podcast where I interview people while they take shits. Do you want to be on it? Dead serious. I'm a local comedian. Just kind of want to reach out to people while they're shitting and shoot the breeze with them. It's totally anonymous. You can say whatever you want.
Nah, that's all right.
You don't want to be on it?
No.
Shitting pretty hard there. I'll let you go.
Hello?
Hey, did you call?
Hello?
Hey, did you call me?
Who's this?
Steve, I got a missed call from your number. What do you want?
Thank you for calling Hope Facility. This is Betty. How may I help you? Is that your back?
Oh yeah, 안녕하세요. Do you guys have a gluten-free food?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you, sir.
Do you have a gluten-free food?
What kind of fridge?
Do you have the gluten-free food?
Gluten-free
Food.
food?
Yeah, it's a gluten-free food. Yes, the
Yeah, we
food.
have- Yeah, we have an assortment of gluten-free stuff. They're all labeled, like everything would say gluten-free on it.
Okay, my granddaughter cannot have the glutens.
She's having what?
She cannot have the glutens. It makes her stomach very smell.
So she needs gluten-free stuff?
Yes, if she don't have the gluten-free, it make her stomach really smell, big smells.
Okay, yeah. What kind of gluten-free stuff?
The gluten-free hot dog?
Yeah, we have an assortment of stuff. Like everything that you'll see that's gluten-free is labeled on the package. Like it says gluten-free on it.
Do you have the gluten-free burger?
Bagel?
Yeah, the burger.
Well, we have like frozen breads that are gluten-free. And some of them are like English muffins.
Do you have the gluten-free spicy bagel?
No, we don't. The ones that we have in the house that we make here, they're not gluten-free.
The juice. You don't have the gluten-free spicy burger?
Spicy bagel?
Yes.
No, we don't.
Do you have what else do you have that are gluten-free?
It's a lot of stuff in the store. A lot of our products are gluten-free. You just have to come and look at the labels.
I have a Thanksgiving for my granddaughter. Do you have the gluten-free turkey?
We have no. We have like pie crust that is gluten-free if you're making pie.
A turkey pie?
Pie is gluten-free. Yep, we have that. We have some like stuffings that might be gluten-free. We have cornbread mix that's gluten-free. We have a mashed potato mix that could be
Do you have
gluten-free.
why does my granddaughter's stomach hurt from the gluten?
I don't know, sir. I'm not really sure.
I don't know what to
I'm
make
not
her.
really sure what it is, what the thing is with gluten.
You don't know?
No, I don't know why her stomach hurts because of the gluten.
Can you please connect me to someone who knows the answer?
I don't know if anyone's gonna really know. Like,
How do you sell the food?
might,
If you don't know the gluten-free healthy food, how do you sell your food?
they're labeled. Every product that we serve in our store says gluten-free on the package. That's how we know that it's gluten-free.
Okay, I need to go get me all the gluten-free. I'm coming in. I'm gonna come right now. I'm gonna buy it. You get all the gluten-frees. Get all the gluten-free now.
Yeah, they're all over the store.
Go get it. Get me the gluten-free right now. Hello?
Hello?
Hey, did you call?
Yeah, I seen a missed phone call from you.
What?
I received a missed phone call from you.
You didn't receive a missed phone call from me.
I definitely did.
That's bullshit. What do you? Stop playing games. Stop playing goddamn games. What do you want? Hello?
Hello?
Hey, you calling about a car?
No, I wasn't calling about a car. No, I mean, I have a car for sale.
Yeah, I think I called you.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I had a missed call from you.
Oh, my bad. What car were you selling?
I have a 2010 Jeep Patriot. It's a stick shift, though.
Okay. Was that your wife's car?
No, that's my car. Not
You
my wife.
you were driving a Patriot? Hello?
No, I mean, yeah, I was driving a Patriot, yeah.
It's kind of a girl car.
What, was a girl in the car?
I mean, it's kind of a girl car. I'm surprised you were driving it. How much you want for it?
You surprised I'm driving a Jeep?
I'm actually stone sober.
Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah, of course.
Of course. Dude.
That was Russian. That was a Russian accent. How dare you insinuate that?
You
This is
knew
your last
exactly what that
podcast.
was.
Apologize now. Send out
No.
Apologize right
You
now.
have to apologize.
I was doing a Russian accent.
You have to apologize. A lot of people are mad
Apologize
and
to the
upset about
gluten-free
the way
community for calling me a baby.
you
Having a little baby tummy.
gluten-free.
That's Russian.
That's not Russian,
That's a
dude.
Russian accent.
That was very disrespectful to the Asian
Oh
community.
my God.
Please apologize to the Asians.
You apologized for thinking that was an Asian accent.
Apologize to all the Chinamen out there. Oh man, that's sick. We can make fun of Asians.
Yeah.
That's still one race they haven't gotten to yet, and ruined making fun of. No, you can make fun of Asians.
You can. No, you can. But you can. When black people make fun of Asians, it's the funniest thing in the world.
They don't get along.
Yeah, they don't.
Blacks and Asians do not get along. So you're
She was
saying,
cool.
Matt, are you saying that African Americans and dogs do not get along?
No, because Matilda's owner is an African American. So why don't you check your bullshit?
I'm just
You're racist,
you're the
but
one who played into it.
2 strikes. I didn't play into anything.
You said that
I was going to give you 2 anecdotal
you called
situations.
them. You called Asians Chinamen.
I did not.
Yeah, you did.
Oh
you
my
said,
God.
Oh,
I did
you
not
said,
do
Whole
that.
Foods, can I get a gluten-free spicy burger?
That was a Russian accent. That was a purely Russian accent. And I was sharing an anecdote with you about Matilda scaring a woman and then backed it up by another one that contrasted your small beliefs.
This is disgusting. This
It's not
is
disgusting.
episode 2, and you're already fired. And also,
I did not.
you said that black people and dogs don't get along.
You said that.
And you tweeted The Rock that you wanted to jerk him off.
I didn't say I wanted to jerk him off. I just wouldn't mind sitting next to him. And both of us going at it, 2 jack dudes, doing what we do.
Hopefully they're done with after episode 1. Because episode 2 is getting a little weird.
Episode 2 is already
Episode
pretty bad.
2, you've already alienated the black community.
No, I did not.
By saying dogs and them don't get along.
You said that.
You also said Chinaman
Oh
and used
my
a very inappropriate accent.
This is an assassination of character.
Assassination.
Oh, see? Now he's making fun of me for being speech impaired, which I am. That took me a minute to get that down. That was Russian, by the way. My Russian impersonation is sick.
Do some more Russian right now.
Oh, the hello about that.
That's Russian?
I'm not going to say hello. I can speak Korean. I'm allowed to do it. I'm not going to say hello. It's Korean for hello.
Is it?
Be cute means get out of the way.
Be cool is get out of the
No,
way.
it's be cool.
Oh, be cool.
Be cool.
Oh, cool.
Oh, cool.
I drive Uber sometimes in Philadelphia, which basically is just me driving around Asian people, Asian tourists, and I pick them up at the Ruckus, that shit, and I drop them off at the Liberty Bell. All right, dude.
Yo, cut it out.
Issue an apology right
No,
now.
you.
This is not good.
I'm tweeting right. I'll tweet on behalf
This
of the
is
show.
not good.
I'm going to tweet on behalf of the
You
show.
got to post this in the Philly Comedy Network.
I will.
You got
Let
to post
people
this
know. I'm going
podcast.
to out you. This is just me
Philly
outing
Comedy
you.
Network Facebook group. Let them know.
Absolutely. Let them know.
Let them know that you.
PCN, shout out to all the big crybabies.
And then you
No,
wonder.
I respect what they do.
And then you wonder why
Nobody likes me.
nobody likes you in
I
the
know.
scene.
I know.
Look, and you know what sucks is I get a bad rap because of how racist and dumb you are.
Me? Are you serious? Dude,
When you come in hot and say things like Liberty Bell and all that stuff, it makes me look so bad. He just lost on the Rock's forearm.
the Nazi
And
rock.
he jerks off to it. Is that when you hit yourself in the eye?
No.
Definitely. You saw the Rock, dude. You got going.
When I hit myself in the eye, I was jerking off next to my Hulk Hogan buddy pillow.
Hulk Hogan.
I humped my Hulk Hogan buddy pillow. I put a fleshlight on it. Honestly, I
Yeah,
literally.
you think it's funny, dude. That's disgusting.
I thought it was funny. Now I'm kind of scared of seeing some.
You think it's funny that the LGBTQIA plus community is going to lose some of its rights, and you just sit
They're
here
not
and
gonna,
laugh.
Donald Trump's not going to take the rights.
He is going to take the rights.
God.
Yeah.
Dude, I don't know if you know this, but I was sworn into the Korean Business Network. So
Really?
if I'm jesting,
Is
it's
that why
in
you
good
said?
company.
Is that why you said that Koreans were the Jews?
No, I didn't. No, I did not. That's definitely getting
Matt
bleeped.
said that the
No,
Koreans were the
no,
Jews of
no, I
Asia.
didn't. Oh my God, that's getting bleeped out hard. Definitely 15s for sure. Those things are sick.
That was nice.
What is that?
We live in a very
We're attacked by the Jewish Skynet right now. Coming down on us.
we live in a very non-dog friendly neighborhood.
Dude, Shane doesn't speak for me. Nor do I think Koreans are the Jews of Asians. It doesn't
Dude.
even make sense.
And he ran a campaign that was designed perfectly.
Absolute character assassination.
That you came out and you said horrific things about the Asian American
I
community.
said nothing.
Yeah.
I worked for a Korean-owned business who treated me like a mongrel. I'm not going to lie. They used to make me throw out their, what was called, a shitty paper.
Oh my God.
They couldn't, no, I swear to God.
Jesus Christ.
It was called, that's what it was called.
What?
It was called the shitty paper. They wouldn't flush toilet paper down the toilet. You had to wipe your ass, throw it in a bucket, and I had to empty that bucket. I swear to God, I was getting $8 an hour. I had to empty that bucket into the trash can so like the toilet paper would stick to the bucket, it would blow, it would catch wind and blow towards me. It was disgusting.
So that's why you call them Jews?
No. That's just something I don't like. I never called them Jews.
What's wrong with being Jewish?
There's nothing wrong with being Jewish. That's why I don't know where this is all coming from. Love Jewish
Oh
people.
man.
Love Jewish people.
Oh man.
Love the Jewish.
It's too bad we're probably gonna have to delete this.
Well, we can dip and dodge. We can bob
You
and
think?
weave. Hell yeah.
I mean, we could keep it and not be pussies.
I didn't say any of that.
You said a majority of that.
Not the Asians or what did you make
The
up for?
main one, the only one that was
I don't
true.
remember it. I didn't remember it.
Koreans are the Jews of Asia.
No, I never said that.
You did.
Never said that.
What do you think of North Korea?
That's the strong leadership part of it.
Yeah.
Dictator? It's good military.
You like North Korea?
I love North Korea.
which is really wrong of you.
I didn't say that. Shane is just absolutely.
We're not going to be able to.
Firebomb
We're not going to be able to release this podcast because
I'm just gonna bleep out everything you say against me.
It's not going to be
The
much.
apple doesn't fall far from the tree, folks.
Didn't you say you used to torture frogs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I walked up to the pond one time, and one of my cousins was dissecting a frog with a ripped-off piece of a soda can. So I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I came, and he helped me, and I felt a frog's beating heart in my hand out of its chest. Freak would do that. No, there's another one. I was definitely talking. Again,
you
I'm
can't
solving
keep
myself.
farting into the microphone.
Dude,
dude.
I'm not.
Seafood.
Oh, no, Shane's dying. Those dead scallops are clawing their ways out of him.
Holy shit, they really are. Also, You ripped a frog's heart out.
That's okay. So I KO'd a frog. That's besides the point. So that's just to set the tone. I KO'd
Fatality that frog.
I
Dude.
KO'd that frog. And so basically, in recent news at this compound, this very special place from which I came, so our one cousin named Ajax, he was, I don't know, he just, like I said before, we're all kind of on that special little spectrum.
He was trying to get a job at Wawa, and you threw a bucket of water on him.
Yeah.
Dude, you are the worst guy.
We were like 7. I didn't know. We didn't even know he was going to a job interview. So we had like a Metallica t-shirt on. He's not disabled. He's a genius.
He's clearly disabled.
No, he's not. Are you defining him by his physical capabilities? He's a genius.
Yes, that's exactly what disabilities are.
Oh, wow. I was just saying how smart he was. So, anyway. So basically, recently at the compound, there was my other cousin lives behind where our parents live. Back, like, up the driveway. The driveway goes from asphalt to just stones, and that's kind of where it gets a little wild back there. And so my cousin he has animals, and there was a goose back there that got loose. I don't know, I think my other cousin dropped it off, and it was just a raging goose. It was trying to bite, it was nibbling some of the
It was nibbling people.
It was trying to nibble some of the children. There's a lot of kids there, too. So my cousin, he commissioned Ajax, the one we dumped the water on, who had just gotten into the boat.
Did he get that job at Wawa?
Oh, he worked at Wawa they had it was like employees, like a safety zone. What is that called when they don't have any injuries for like 400 days?
I don't know. Yeah.
They had that thing like injury free for 400 days. At his third day, he almost cut his finger off on the meat slicer. And just ran around spurting blood all over the hoagies. Oh. So my cousin commissions Ajax, Wawa veteran, who had just got into bow hunting. He's like, yeah, you got to kill this goose, man. Whatchamacallit. So yeah, so he commissions my cousin. So my other cousin's having a little party up at the house, and he has his little boys there, and there's a couple little kids.
Having a little boy party up at the
A
compound.
little boy party, nothing to be
Jesus
concerned
Christ,
about. A couple
dude.
little boys, maybe a girl or two. And all the little kids are obviously watching. My cousin Pat is probably like, oh shit, and he's just looking.
And here comes a giant.
So here comes my cousin's
Metallica
like 6'5", 250 pounds. He didn't want to lose. Actually, his big gripe was he had just bought those arrows, so he didn't want to lose them. So he went up. He put his bow around his shoulder like a true animal, and just went up to that goose and strangled it by its neck and killed it in front of those children. Taught them a valuable lesson.
I think the mainboard.com, they're gonna really love this.
You gonna dig it?
Yeah, Thoros, a beer, my dog, dude.
Thoros.
The Gubs. This old geezer named Gubs on
M.
the main board.
Bicey.
M. Bison, shout out M. Bison.
Oh my
Those
God.
are our 3 listeners. Now your family's gonna get a hold of this.
That's his sexuality. Shane is
Let's listen to this lie. Go ahead.
No, Shane,
You're
he's got to come to
struggling.
grips. Shane's not very sex positive. Let's just say that.
No, I'm not.
Wow.
I'm not very sex positive.
Wow.
I was raised Catholic.
Me
good
too.
Catholic.
Me
No
too.
little boy parties, like probably up at the compound.
Then you're not a good Catholic.
There were no little boy parties.
That's all it is.
Nobody was
It's
nibbling
the
on
biggest
kids.
little boy party in the world.
What, Catholicism?
Yeah.
That's true.
Respectfully speaking.
Very respectful boy parties.
Very respectful.
Every once
Actually,
in a while they get a little hand.
I was
get
an
a little
altar
out of
boy.
hand.
I swear to God, I was an altar boy, and when our priest, they used to bring all the altar boys to a Phillies game every year. And then when I was in 7th grade, they let the girls be altar boys too.
Yeah.
Altar servers or whatever. And as soon as that happened, our priest stopped bringing us to the Phillies games in protest of girl altar boys.
Oh, man.
Yeah, so disgusting.
You think that's bad?
I got excommunicated. I spoke out. I was in 7th grade on the big fucking.
That's
that they
a
crawl into
law.
where the genie lives.
That's a law.
Is it?
Yeah, the writers at Disney got beheaded for drawing that.
Did they really?
Several of them did.
Shit, that's not true.
It is true.
They got beheaded by curvy swords.
Curvy swords. Yeah, a bunch of dudes broke in.
Some dudes came in MC Hammer Pants, hit him with a curve. What are you talking about? The media. I
You
don't read
said-
the news. Why would I care?
You said
Wow,
you stopped reading the news.
snake is-
Hold on.
The snake
You
is
said
exposed.
you said you stopped reading the news
Not
the
true.
day you found out that the Korean Jews.
Not true. Not true.
How far along in this are we?
I think we're pretty deep.
This is more than enough.
Yeah, we got plenty.
This
in
is
here.
this is such a good episode.
This is.
Oh, we got a good shitcast coming up, don't we?
Ooh, we got a nice little shit
With
cast.
special guest
Chris Wood.
comedian Chris Wood joins you for the shitcast.
Yeah.
Where was this? Was this at a Lowe's?
This was at Drexel University.
This was at the university.
University
oh,
of Drexel, yep.
Oh, Drexel.
Drexel.
The Drexel Dragons.
Number one, I called it.
Oh, man. Matt?
That was Shane.
That was not me.
Labo, a business.
See, that's Matt. That's Matt.
The business.
Oh, my God, dude.
It's a Russian accent.
There are several Asians in the Philadelphia community that are going to be very upset with
You're
this.
allowed to do any accent you want.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that true?
Yes.
Do that Jew voice you always do. He always does
I
a
don't
Jewish
know,
impersonation.
How do the Jewish
when he
people
always
speak?
hunches his back
No, I don't
and does
do
the
it.
thing with his fingers where he taps them.
I don't do that. I don't even know what Shane's talking about.
You've never done a Jewish impersonation
No, I don't
in
know
a
how you do
derogatory way?
it. No, it's not. How would it be derogatory?
The way you're doing the Asian impersonation.
That's not
is-
derogatory.
What's funny about them?
It's
Why
exactly
is it
how
funny?
my boss used to talk.
How do you talk?
The business. Go down to the Sampson Street and make a right. Turn a rift at the Giant Crook. That's how he talked. It's not bad. If they don't have my money, bring me back my merchandise.
Oh my God.
That's what he'd say. Count the money twice. Chinese are very shitty people.
Oh.
That's what he would say. Korean people don't get along with Chinese people or Japanese.
So you say Korean people don't get along. Koreans, the Jews of Asians, don't get along. You did. Don't get along with Chinese.
In my experience,
Also, you
yes.
said black people do not get along with canines.
Didn't say that at all.
And that they're afraid of dogs.
Didn't say that.
You said they're afraid of magic.
You said they're afraid of
You
dogs.
said
They're
black people are afraid
magic.
of magic and dogs.
I'll give you magic.
What?
I'll give you magic, yeah.
So you are at least admitting to saying that.
Yeah, did you ever watch the David Blaine tricks?
You ever watch a David Blaine the tricks?
He's a number one magician.
The one magician of America, David Blaine. David Blaine. He coughs up a frog in front of David Chappelle.
A reportage 5 feet.
Nice, man.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I think this is a good podcast. I think a lot of people are going to get a lot out of this.
Oh, yeah, definitely. PCN. That dude is so funny. All right. We've vanquished all of our enemies.
Yep.
Let's take it to the shitcast.
Let's go, bro.
Sign us out, Shane. Make up some more disgusting lies about me.
All right. So I do want to go ahead and say I think we're probably going to have to delete this because the way you handled yourself.
I
You
just got attacked and maintained
you
grace. I'm
made
like
fun
Pence.
of you made fun of gender fluidity.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. There are two genders, and no, there's a bunch.
Yeah,
There's so many genders.
so many.
I can't get enough of them.
Oh, dude. I just discovered a new one yesterday.
What's that?
Wrestling buddies.
That is a gender.
Yeah, it is.
Straight man who also is into, wrestling
Inanimate
buddies.
objects, exactly.
You also you criticize a lot of people and hurt a lot of people.
No, I did not.
So I do want to say I apologize that Matt did all that.
So sorry about Shane and
What
his
did I do?
lies. Dude, you painted me as a villain.
I didn't paint you as a villain.
You
I
did
painted
too.
you exactly as you are.
You painted me as a villain. You set me up. You brought me here. You set me up.
I brought you here. You were sitting exactly where you are when I got here.
You tied me up.
No.
Did things to me.
Now you're crossing the line.
What?
Joking about things like that?
What? It was
Joking about-
consensual.
Okay.
I love BDSM.
All right.
About to go untie my wrestling buddies.
Oh, my God.
All right, I'm stopping about that.
All right. So, anyway,
Enjoy the shitcast.
thank you for listening to this. Another great episode of Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast.
Doubly secret podcast.
Yo,
now.
shout out to all our haters.
Woo.
Shout out. And again, I want to apologize to the Korean community. Sorry that my friend Matt and honestly the Jewish community.
I didn't say any of this.
You do need to work on your.
You put all the life into this. Let's take it to the shitcast.
All right, shitcast.
I'm suing Shane after this. Hey, welcome to the shitcast. Matt McCusker here with my guest Chris Wood. What up, Wood? How you doing?
How you doing, bud?
Hey.
Right over here.
Hold on, I think we have someone in here. Hey, can you keep it down over here, dude? We're doing a podcast.
What?
We're doing a podcast. Just you're kind of peeing a little too hard. It's kind of picking up on my audio.
We're just starting. It's fine.
No, it's cool. You know what I mean? I don't have to get out, but you're kind of just peeing pretty hard.
Okay.
Thanks, bud. I mean, I appreciate it.
Well, I'm done, so you'll be fine.
Thank you. You're all shaking out and everything?
All right, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's hanging out. All right.
Well, this guy's washing his hands. God damn it.
That's fine. Wash your hands. What you do here?
I never wash my hands when I pee.
That's I got a box around that
Oh, come on, man. God damn it. And we're back, guys. Welcome to the Shitcast. This is your host, Matt McCusk, with my guest, Chris Wood.
Hey, buddy, how you doing?
What's up, dog? How you doing, man?
I'm alright.
Hey, we're doing a,
Bathroom?
yeah, we're doing a podcast, man. I hope you don't mind. We just interview each other while we take shits. Do you care if we do this? Sir in the middle? You can speak. No, it's anonymous. No one's gonna know who you are. Bruh. Just say no. If you don't want to do it, just say no and I'll skip out. But I'm gonna interview my boy Chris while I'm doing it. Is that cool? Not gonna get you, dude. We're just talking podcast. Alright, so he declines to be on. Let him focus on his thing.
Alright, so Daryl's going to be at the house till tonight, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's gonna be
I
there.
was up on the couch last night.
Yeah.
I woke him up. I felt weird about that. I don't feel bad when I do it at the crick, but yeah, Daryl's like an adult. He works for Lockheed and shit. I felt.
No, he quit. He doesn't have a job. He's lazy.
He quit?
Yeah, he quit his job.
When he went to Baltimore?
Yeah. He quit before that. Hey, if this is bothering you, man, we can stop. We can just wait till you leave to record the podcast. You kind of just walked in at a weird time. Code of silence. I respect that. Man. I gotta get out of here. Alright, we're signing out. The Shakecast has been canceled. Hi, I'm calling about the apartment for rent.
Which one?
Hold on, let me see this here. It was down on 518 Lombard.
Yeah, sure. Sure thing.
Hey, I was trying to see.
When are you looking to move?
Immediately. Can I do anything I want in there?
What do you mean?
Like, I don't know, like, if I had that place, that's my private space, right? You don't share it or anything?
No, you don't share it. It's your apartment.
Okay, so no, and the windows are pretty good where no one can see into them?
Now you're making me kind of nervous about what you're going to be doing on the inside, bud.
Well, I just want to know for my privacy. I've been living, it's my first place by myself. I was with my mom before, and, you know, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. So I just want to make sure it's a private space.
Yeah, it's your own apartment. You can put whatever you want on the windows to keep people from looking in.
Okay, because, yeah, I got to get out of here right now. Me and my mom aren't seeing eye to eye.
Okay.
She's not really a fan of BDSM, and I've really got into it in the last couple months. So I just want to host some BDSM parties, and, you know, she's really not very sex positive, and I don't know.
Gotcha.
I just don't feel like she respects me or my gear and all the stuff needed to do, like, host a successful BDSM party. So
sure,
I just want my own place.
BDSM parties. If that's what you need to get by in life, then so be it.
Excuse me?
If that's what you're into, man, I'm all for it. Whatever makes you happy.
Oh, you want to come?
No, I don't want to come. I'm not into it, but I'm glad that somebody's into it because you're really keeping it alive. It's a dying trait right now, and if you're into it as much as you say you are, then I'm really actually excited because changes are coming, positive changes all across the globe.
Well, good. Well, I appreciate that. Should maybe talk to my mom.
Do you want?
I'm gonna come in right now.
Yeah.
Look, it's like I told you.
Hey, welcome back. Episode 3.
Yo.
Matt and Shane's secret podcast.
It's so secret.
It's so spooky in here right now.
How spooky is it?
It's so
Do you
spooky.
think there are any haunted...
Ooh.
Oh my god, I don't even want to say it.
You're going to a ghoul?
Do you think there are ghouls here?
There's ghouls everywhere.
Oh my god. Matt's deathly afraid of ghouls, and she just face plants off this, just falls straight forward after saluting the troops. Not
Holy
fucking
shit.
face first onto the floor. Silence for a second. My one uncle's like, "Somebody get that woman a drink!" And everyone's like, "Ah!"
It's like a scene of
Fucking
warriors
chaos.
going to battle out of Game of Thrones. The
Oh,
Ironborn. Holy
yeah,
shit.
it was a ugly display. You got to experience Central PA. I was just back there this weekend for my 10-year high school reunion.
Damn.
Yeah, it was pretty nice.
Central PA.
I got to run into all my old kids I used to bully.
Did you kick their ass?
No, it's funny because for the last 10 years, I was like, man, I wish I wasn't mean to those guys. Yeah.
Today, this morning.
I took mad creatine in like 10th grade.
You still have it in you.
Yeah.
It's like that
You don't
X-Men
lose
juice,
creatine.
dude, that flows through you.
I started getting like calf cramps. I had to stop.
I broke out. I took it
Yeah,
once and I
I
got
was like,
pimples
fuck
all over
this.
me. I got pimples. I took a male testosterone booster one time when I was
How'd
younger.
that go?
The people
that
that call me.
That was you running up the steps.
The people that call me just went middies. I was just slang mad middies at the time.
Oh my god, dude. Slanging middies.
Yeah, I used to slang mad middies.
Everybody
dude.
only wants middies.
Dude, literally.
All they call me.
People
for.
just call me for middies. Nobody wants to hang out with me. That was a real thought in my head.
Yeah, and you also, because of your natural ability, you can now shoot further, correct?
Shoot, as in what? Oh, dude, you talking about my ropes?
Yeah.
I think I might have said this last time. 30 years old, still shooting over the shoulder.
That's pretty impressive.
No problem, dude. My ropes. Shane, don't get me started on my fucking ropes, dude. He's setting me up. I know what he's doing. He's setting me up.
Setting you up for what, dude? Talk ropes.
Talk ropes.
Rope
dude.
talk.
I fire
Nah.
ropes. You ever see Silly String? That's
Yeah.
me, dude.
Really?
Old Silly String.
Ew.
With just one rope. Like when you're playing Contra and you get the laser.
Tapeworm comes out your neck.
When you're playing Contra and you hit the L pill and that's just the laser.
Yeah.
That's me. Just one straight line. Just
Fuck yeah.
until I
Well.
decide to stop coming, then I stop.
Really?
Yeah, dude. I'm total control.
All right.
I lasted like 8 minutes last weekend.
Oh yeah, you said that.
I lasted 8
You're bumping
minutes.
up to 8.
8 minutes, dude.
That was what you were thankful for Thanksgiving.
That was.
You finally bumped up to 8
Thank my
minutes.
family. I was like, thank you from going from 6.5 minutes to 8.
The class hamster.
Yep.
So he was just rattling his cage every day,
A little bit.
and then it bit him one time.
Yeah.
And because of that, he killed the hamster. And he killed the class hamster in 5th grade. Now this is what's troubling about it. It wasn't a crime of passion.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't. It just
Dude, I
bit
had
you
so much
and you killed
passion.
it. It's the class
Yeah.
hamster. It's in the classroom.
Yes.
Matt left the classroom. Whenever
No. There was cleaning supplies in the school,
Oh,
in
there
the
was-
classroom.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Matt got some of the cleaning supplies.
I used to huff the chalkboard cleaner.
Really?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So he took bleach from the school, the janitor,
Yeah.
and then put it in the hamster's water.
A little
And-
bit.
and
Oh, then I
that-
took, there was, so in its food, I found an elbow macaroni somewhere,
Yeah.
and I put glue in it. Maybe it would bite this glue-filled elbow macaroni. So then I went home that night, fucking ate a bunch of bagel bites, came back to school, and it was gone. It was dead. The hamster cage was empty. Wow. I did steal a lot of Mickey Seeks.
I know about your little Land's End catalog.
Yeah, but they went to the bathroom, baby. They didn't make it to the trees. There was a bowl, and I used to, I had a slingshot at Marksman, and I would sit up there and just pick little crab apples from the tree and just fire them at this bull for a few hours every day.
Yeah.
Not real, like mouse, not getting an exterminator. Got sticky traps. So I started showing up. I opened the store, so I'd show up, and there would just be 4 mice just like crippled in these sticky traps every morning. So I was like, "What do you want me to do?" And she's like, "Just get rid of them." So this is the summertime. I didn't want to throw these things out to slowly bake in the sun.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So I stomped their heads.
You saw.
So I squashed their heads like grapes.
That's awesome.
But then I felt bad doing that. Every morning, imagine going into your job, stoned as I was at the pizza shop every morning to cook cheesesteaks. Then I was stomping mice. That's what I started doing.
That was a daily. You would drown them in cherry coke
For about a month. Yes.
For a month.
Every day, dude. It was next to a big trash place, so there's mice were just flowing.
Wow.
Yeah, it's bad. I mean, dude, yeah. I'm not going to stick up for it.
So
Yeah,
he knows words and he knows where to use them, but he just.
I don't know how to say them.
How'd you describe instead of cherubic? How'd you describe?
Cherubic.
Maybe you're right on that.
Cherubic, I might be
wanna
right.
Make sure.
Adage, I'll give you that one.
Yeah, he kept saying instead of adage, like he was like
Adage.
this old adage, which he did it on stage and it got laughs. I started saying it off that. I didn't even know what potatoes au gratin was.
It's just like when you cut potatoes and put cheese in it. It's like white trash. It's
What's
like
it called when you dump mice into when you drown mice in cherry?
Regal Mercy.
That's mercy.
Regal Mercy.
Regal mercy.
Dude, I had to come out of there every morning.
Oh, I just watched Black Hawk Down.
How was
directed
that?
By Ridley Scott. Tons of gladiators.
Is it really?
Tons of
I
gladiators.
love that, dude. Just that single
Yep.
shot on the guy's
Gladiator
face.
music's the shit.
The grass blowing in the wind.
Yep. And then this might not be funny, but it was something my girlfriend and I laughed at, so chances are it's not. No, when you and your
Go ahead.
girlfriend, it's in Mogadishu,
Okay.
where it's a Muslim country, so like they'll stop the fighting to like show the prayer, the towers, where they every morning somebody gets on the mic and starts singing.
The big
at like
Tetris
5
towers?
in the morning and does the gladiator music for
Really?
Like, I can't do it, dude. Yeah, they do that so everybody knows to wake up and pray.
Yeah.
But like in Somalia, if you got on and you were like, "Wake me up before you go," just a bunch of Somalians.
You would be
waking
beheaded
up.
instantly.
You would get beheaded. You get tossed right off that tower.
Yeah, you get chucked.
Or if you had to do 10 minutes up there.
Ooh,
Yeah, do stand-up.
doing a
Let's
hot
just
10
like,
would be
hey,
sick.
It's good to be here in Mogadishu. All right, well, who cares? This is good. This is good.
I think we're good. This is enough.
We're very transparent.
That's
in our
true.
podcast.
Oh, dude. We're like one
Full
of those kitchens.
transparency.
You know, do you ever go to a restaurant where the kitchen's in the middle and you can watch them cook?
You watch them cook and they like celebrate and shit and like
Mhm.
get applause and shit. It's pretty gay.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, all right. I think we covered everything.
yeah, that should do it. There is no shitcast this week.
Nope.
Instead, do you have the technical ability to do that?
To play that thing?
Yeah. Are you gonna play it off your phone or could you play the audio from there? We could just play it off the phone.
Yeah.
I can do that right here.
Yeah, play it. Let the listeners hear that, man.
Why don't you explain what it is, man?
Well, someone showed me this video.
It's a
an
little
old
treat.
it's an old interracial couple, and the man is finishing copulation. Did I say that right? He's
I don't know.
finishing making love to a woman, and he has a very loud male orgasm. Yep,
Thank you.
you're the best.
Thank you. Well, hold on. Let's hear that. Let's just hear that initial hit. One more
Oh,
time.
that's so good. Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Hello?
Hey, can you tell those guys to stop yelling in that weird desert language behind you?
What's up?
Hey, you hear me, Joe?
What's up?
Hey, I got some stuff I want to bring down, man. I got a whole treasure chest full of shit. Hey, I need to talk to Joe the jeweler. I got to clear the air.
Yeah, who is it?
Seriously.
What?
I got to talk to Joe the jeweler. I need to clear the air.
Hold on.
All right,
Who
thank
is
you.
it? No, it's not Joe the jeweler. Who
Wait,
are
this
you?
isn't Joe the jeweler?
You want Joe? I can let you talk to Joe.
I don't know what you're talking about. All right?
I have a treasure chest full of gold, rubies, and emeralds.
So what do you need me for?
I'm gonna help. You're gonna help me sell it.
I'm gonna have a song.
Yeah, dude. You don't sell gold?
Oh, I mean, what's wrong with you? Tell me, what the fuck are you smoking? Seriously.
I'm not smoking anything. I have Are you scared of the Pirate's Curse?
What the fuck are you smoking? Just tell me, what are you smoking?
I'm not smoking anything. I have a treasure chest. You're the only one I know who can help me sell this. But you gotta watch out for the ghost swashbucklers who are gonna try to get us.
John Kane. Shout out Aunt Sue. I
What's up,
hear you
Aunt
out there,
Sue?
Aunt Sue. My girlfriend's aunt listens to this. What up, girl?
Woo! Baby girl. Cousin Pat. What up, dog?
Cousin
Steve
Pat.
Meachek.
Ooh.
What's up, player?
Yo, M. Bicey,
Ooh, and
Leo
his bro.
Coin, all the players.
Big Leo.
My girlfriend made out with a guy in my dream last night. And then I
Moving
argued with her
parole.
for like 4 hours in my dream.
that's really
It was a
unwrestling.
long dream.
Shit.
And then I woke up.
That's crazy. I've been noticing I have heart rates. My heart rate spikes when I sleep.
Really?
Goes up to like 130 beats a minute.
Nice.
I have dog dreams. I'm just twitching all night like all my girlfriends just making out with everyone, dude.
Yeah.
All my
fuck that.
past girlfriends
You gotta
just
fight
stepping
them.
out.
Well, it stemmed from my conversation yesterday about
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Got in a heated debate about Caitlyn at CrossFit. How I'm not a fan
Why?
because I don't like her working out with
You
other
don't
dudes.
think she's just flipping tires over?
She's flipping tires and dudes are sitting behind her watching.
Cupping her
Come at me, bro. Oh my god. And he
Ugh.
sucked at sports in high school. He sucked his whole life, so now he's jacked.
Yeah. He's 30.
That's what CrossFit is.
Yeah, it's when you're such a nerd you learn enough about science to get jacked.
Yeah.
You're not really jacked. You just tricked your own body.
Yeah.
Being
You read
jacked
it-
is you have to wrap her up
She's
in a
gonna
fucking...
dress up like a poor kid as a ghost for Halloween. I'm just gonna get her a bed sheet, cut some holes in it.
Oh my god. Yeah, you got to do that. Absolutely.
Dude,
How much do you respect the Saudi culture?
it's-
After now seeing this whole CrossFit debacle, that's purely in your head, and you suck his goat's nipples, dude. I did not say that.
You said they worshipped cats. You said Muslims worship the sand god and cats.
I did not say the sand god. I asked you if you meant the sand god from Aladdin, the big jaguar that pops its head out of the
Yeah,
sand.
that's the sand god.
So, I mean, this is a serious question. Do Muslims believe in genies?
Yes. They definitely do.
They do, I know.
Yeah, genies are
Genies
very
are
real.
an integral
Yep.
part.
Yep. Genies, cats are the most. Cats are number one. That's what ISIS is fighting about right
Cats,
now.
or if they want cats
They want
over
more
dogs.
cats.
They want to turn all the dog parks in America into cat parks. The big sandboxes. What do you... I actually read recently that, you know those guys... it's a specific thing, guys who wear the turban. It's called, like... there's a word for it. I forget what it is.
Oh, like Indian? Like Sikh?
Yeah,
Like
Sikh.
Sikhs?
That's,
yeah.
that's, those guys, by their like religious law, are supposed to have a sword on them.
I told you that.
No, I read it on the internet. No, I have not.
You promise?
Promise. I swear to God.
Never been a little high? Like the high was
Like
wearing
a
off?
next day bonus here, maybe? Like a next day wake up, like, all right. I don't know. I don't
Yeah.
think so. Only weddings. So, yeah, dude. I changed my life. I'm traditional now. I'm a traditional man. So.
Now, you said something about how old men respected women or something?
I've thought about that before, just like when I'm walking down the street and I see someone just like super old. I'm like, dude, how much damage could I do with one kick? Do you ever see like a super old person walking down the street?
Yeah,
and
you
you're
were
like,
saying that about that old lady at the open mic.
one good jump kick, dude. How much? That's true. So if a stud like me gave him a flying knee.
My grandma got stuck behind her house for like a day. She fell. She was trying to get
In like
she
a
was-
bush?
Yeah, she was trying to turn a hose on.
Oh, man.
And it's behind a bush, behind like a real tall bush, and she fell and just got stuck there.
For a day? No, they wouldn't.
We'd still beat the shit out of them.
Exactly. And if we did it for like 2 months, we would just crush them.
Yeah.
And if we didn't, we could just
and we
make
could still
fun of
call them gay.
Exactly.
Which, you know, that would suck. That would suck if we went there and then Dwayne just beat the shit out of me and then made out with Caitlin.
Yeah, exactly. Let's do a
I'd
drill.
fucking pancake him the way I put you down at the beach.
You put me down at the beach.
I stood you up.
Those were hazy times.
Stood you up there.
I don't remember.
So Matt's been challenging me to. I played offensive line, and Matt's been challenging me to pass blocking for a long time. The
I was
first
a
time was
stud
like
defensive end.
stopped in your tracks.
For all the big Matt fans out there, I don't recall.
All right, yeah, Matt was probably a little blazed.
No, I was maybe. No, I honestly remember that. Yeah, I couldn't get around you. Then again, when I like opened the box, I could get behind you and contain.
What do you mean? That would have been hilarious.
I jumped over him. I did that move the one time.
Also, what's really funny is think about this.
Oh,
is
God.
if anyone saw that. These two dudes on the beach pass blocking each other.
These two dudes in like, what was that, September? On Myrtle Beach?
Yeah.
I had a pink
Myrtle Beach, South Carolina.
I had a pink. We went home. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was really funny.
That was fun.
But,
what else is burning in your world?
well, right now, other than Caitlin making out with my friend in my dream and CrossFit's gay,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. You just woke up just scorned from astral betrayal.
I woke up mad, and then I
Shit.
also woke up 10 minutes late.
I
So
did.
what?
150%. I was dropping off my laundry to. I'm a strong ally in the Asian community. To the lady who does
To
my
the
laundry.
Korean Jews that were washing your clothes? Is that
No,
what you called
she
them?
was not
didn't
Korean.
you call them?
I'd never called them that.
You wouldn't go to a Korean
I'd
business.
never- yeah, I would. This dude, definitely would. Nah, dude.
Because I remember exactly when it was. It was after I had Ubered a gang of Korean kids,
Yeah.
and you were saying how they probably. I was like, they treated me like shit. They treated me like, oh, you're the driver and just drive us.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, they're probably Korean, dude. And I was
Yeah.
like, what do you mean? You're like, Koreans are like the Jews of Asia. That's
I
how
don't
you said
recall.
it. That doesn't sound endearing
sounds
to me.
like a highly fictionalized account.
Now, I probably
Designed-
did fictionalize that, but I do remember that was what stemmed the conversation.
I
Because
don't
you were
remember.
asking me how Ubering was, and I was like, I just drive Asians around.
Just if your feet are on the ground, hands off.
Domestic violence is not funny, man.
It's not funny.
So quit joking about
It's
it.
not domestic though if you're not in a relationship.
True.
not
Violence against
domestic
women.
violence.
Violence against women is not funny.
The
Thank you
parking
for
authority.
correcting me.
The parking authority.
Beating up women is not funny.
The parking authority, though.
I would destroy her.
That's fair.
She's tried. She tries to get strong every once in a
Really?
while. I gotta remind her. It's funny too because she lifts and works out like every single day.
And you can still just.
I just sit there and play Xbox, and she comes home, and I'm like, "Come here!" Fucking put her in an armbar,
Good.
sweep the legs.
Did I talk about the time I beat up a girl in jiu-jitsu on this thing already?
No.
I didn't talk about that in this podcast? I beat a girl's ass one time.
Yeah.
Had to. No, it was in jiu-jitsu. We were in the same class. That's where it gets hazy, man. And I honestly, they were like, everyone team up, and everyone got partners, and it was me and a girl. And I was like, I just started. I don't want to do jiu-jitsu with a girl. It's just, there's so many weird elements. It's like, A, you don't want to lose, obviously. You don't really want to win. And it's like jiu-jitsu.
You don't want to rub genitals?
Jiu-jitsu, yeah, dude. You're like laying stomach to stomach, just like chit smashing it.
I'm not saying anything.
Saying what?
What do you think about nasty nurses?
They all start with butt play when you have sex. Yeah, every time you make out, they're like, go straight to my butt, please.
Holy shit, dude.
It's not me, dude. It's just what I found. She's getting...
This is not appropriate of you. This is the worst thing.
Yeah?
Number 2 said Koreans were Jews.
They're not.
Number 3, he said nurses only did butt play.
Initially, yes.
They initially go straight to butt.
Skip everything.
Like first kiss is
Skip
butthole
the kiss, dude.
Kiss.
They'll push your face right down to their butthole. It's a nasty
Nurses.
nurse. Yeah. You'd pop those scrubs down, dude. It's just 2 buttholes.
I'm trying to think of some other horrible things you've said.
You're a blasphemer.
No, you don't understand. If you knew anything about religion, you would know the links between Catholicism and Egyptian Coptic.
What?
There's tons.
Like what?
I mean, it's the same religion.
Yeah,
except
but...
they don't have the Pope.
Of course.
Yeah.
He won't represent them.
It's actually ancient. It's one of the most original Christianities.
So it's more ancient than the Pope? Please.
Stop making out with Mike Connolly in my dream.
Woo, baby. Shaney boy. Shane's playing with my dog over there. What's up, bro?
Oh. Sorry, I was playing with the dog.
It's all good. Yo. How
Dude.
weird. That shitcast is it was light.
So, yeah, we usually just play the shitcast, but we do have to explain that me and Matt just sat in... What building was that?
One guy finally peed, and we just started talking.
Yeah, we just decided we're going to have to talk to somebody who's peeing instead of taking the shit.
Yeah.
And
it's all right.
It's all right. It's funny that he's receptive.
He talked. So, dig the Pisscast, the first ever Pisscast.
The very first Pisscast.
And thanks for listening. And, yeah.
Enjoy.
We're done. Hey, I'm doing a podcast where I interview people who are taking shits in public, but I think you're pissing. You want to be on it anyway?
Sure.
Sweet. What's your name, bro?
Matt.
Matt?
What's up, man?
What do you, Shane's on the podcast as well.
Oh, hey. Good.
What, you don't got a shit at all, just peeing?
No, just being
How hard are you peeing right now?
like a solid 5 out of 10.
Nice.
Yeah.
Are you pushing or just letting it flow?
It's kind of driving itself.
Just driving itself?
Yeah.
Can you cut and hold it and let it go out again?
Yeah, I just did.
Nice.
Really?
Techniques.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Matt.
How long is this podcasting going?
Well, this is the third shitcast,
No way.
but
You're the first person ever to speak on it.
yeah,
That's awesome.
most people are upset.
Why?
I don't know. They're just weird about their birds, I guess, being documented by sound.
Hello?
Hey, yeah, I'm calling about that bounce house.
Yeah, I just posted that.
Yeah, I'm pretty interested.
Yeah, so I still have it. It's a brand new ad, so, and I live in Everton. I don't know if you want to take a look at it.
Now, how long was it in your backyard for?
I'm sorry, say it again?
How long did you have it in your backyard for?
I just set it up for the picture. You know, it's inflatable, so I always keep it in the basement.
Okay, so when you had it in your backyard, do you have a lot of the neighborhood kids come over to play?
Nope.
Really?
Nope, it's in excellent condition. It's almost like brand new.
You think if you had that thing in your backyard, you'd get a lot of kids coming and playing in your house? You know, just hanging out.
Everybody has one in the neighborhood.
Everyone has one?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so like seriously, if you had one of those, I just want the neighborhood kids to start coming over. You know, I want my house to kind of be like the cool spot for them. So I just want to put it up.
Yeah, it's a great thing. It's like a kid magnet, but we have so many in the neighborhood, and we have trampolines and everything, so nobody really comes over.
Yeah, I'm looking for a kid magnet.
It's like brand new, so, and then it's very, very heavy duty.
Yeah,
So
well, no, that's good. I'm looking for a kid magnet. I don't have any kids, and I live in a neighborhood full of them, so I want to get them to play here.
Oh, then it's perfect.
Perfect. Now, do you have to pass any kind of background clearance or anything for this thing?
Hello?
Hey, I'm sorry, I got cut off.
That's all right.
Hey, so I was just saying,
even...
you said this thing's a kid magnet. That's just what I'm looking for. I don't have any kids. I just want them to come play in my yard a little bit, you know, lively things up. So that's it. I can give you $200 cash.
Yeah, that would be awesome. That's what I'm asking for.
Okay, well, I have to register that I am a registered sex offender, so I have to let you know that. But that's neither here. That was a long time ago. But I have to tell that whenever I buy any kind of like playground equipment, bouncy houses, seesaws. So, but yeah, either way, man, I'll be over there with the cash in a little bit, all right?
Ben, are you coming?
When am I coming? I'll come right
I'm
now.
not home right now.
I need to get these little kids. I need to get these little kids in my yard stat. So I'll be by soon. Where are you at?
I'm in Havertown.
Okay.
1714.
So you don't mind selling the bouncy house to a registered sex offender? That doesn't bother you? I mean, I'm reformed. I'm a registered sex offender. I have to tell you this before I buy this off you. I'm mandated by law. I've had issues in the past.
Wow.
But I'm not going to use it for that. I really just want the kids. I'm different now.
Let me.
I'll give you $500.
No.
$1,500.
No.
Why?
You. No, thank you.
Just because I'm a sex offender? I thought we were, but I didn't have my mic on.
So now we're podcasting?
We're podcasting.
Oh, shit. What's going on, dude?
Chilling, man.
Nice.
Another week.
Another week, dude.
Week 5.
I mean, I keep stealing Matt's. Well, this is the first time we've ever successfully done it, but I just use Matt's Drexel ID. Go down to the gym. It's nice.
Hits the elliptical.
I hit the elliptical with a fervor and passion that is unbeknownst to man.
Dude, I went afterwards. The elliptical was smoking. Killed that thing.
I sent in one of the lads to repair it.
Yeah, I've heard it sucks, though.
I'm sure it's not that great.
It's just one big sand trap.
I'm almost certain it's negative.
There's just a ton of golf balls in there. A big sand trap. It's a shitty part of the golf course. Oh, they're my boys who I exercise with on motorcycles. Like
really? Yeah, they chase you
when
around.
I jog, they chase me on Rough Rider motorcycles. I mean, there's a lot of people you can make. I like some of his songs, but it's like that's where once he starts talking, I'm like, I don't have to listen to this.
Yeah, and
listen to your
I like a lot of
cool.
his beats. And then he comes on and he's like, and if if she bleached her asshole, and I'm just like, oh man, I can't listen to this. That was the original guy.
Who's this guy?
Tesla?
Yeah.
You know who runs Tesla.
Is it his son?
It's Elon Musk.
Oh, I thought his name was Tesla too. I don't know.
No.
I knew it was Elon Musk. I thought Tesla was a guy too, though.
I'm pretty sure.
No, you're right. It's Elon Musk. Runs
This is
Tesla.
all. Is that coming up at all?
Let's take a break anyway. This is too hot.
This is a hot cast.
This is a hot cast.
And now we're going to take a brief moment for our sponsors. So give it up and buy solar panels. Also, we are sponsored by fracking. And we are sponsored also by the Dakota Access Pipeline.
Like, oh my God, the Bachelorette's on. Yeah, people got shot with rubber bullets over that.
Yeah, that stings.
You imagine that job, though, sitting there with a rubber bullet gun, just getting to pick people off, just being like, yeah, bam.
You had to pick off white college chicks in, like, Vietnam vet jackets.
Ow! All your best shots are recorded live on Facebook. No, ow! That's all I needed to go to the top. And my goatee's fully formed now. I'm unstoppable.
It is. Your goatee does look
real
good.
Goatee.
That's a nice goat, dude.
Thank you. How should we carry this thing off, dude? We're at 25 minutes.
I don't know. I don't think there's really anything else we need to cover.
Nah, I think we did it.
We called Toomey. Like, yeah, you're a jerk.
So you had a tard like bossing your dad around?
Yeah, it was wonderful.
Oh.
And then, so I heard news recently that he got fired from Wendy's because he crawled under the women's stall while the lady was in there. He crawled under just getting a fucking look. But it's really sad because I bet he just knocked and she didn't answer or something. Oh, my God.
Did he have the hat on?
Wendy's hat? I'm sure. He had a visor, dude.
Dude, oh, my God. He's probably so horny.
That's so sad, though, because he worked there for a long time and was like... I mean, that's all he had, dude.
I mean, if there was one way to lose your job at Wendy's, sliding under the women's stall.
Sliding under and introducing yourself.
An introductory slide under the stall.
He was like, okay, he's sleeping in your room. I was like, he can sleep in your room. And he's like, I'm going to sleep in your room.
Oh, dude. Oh, my God.
Oh, dude.
I'd love to have enough money to have like a big mansion and just have Dallas, and he can pop in on you whenever, dude. No one's safe from Dallas. Hell yeah.
It's going to be sick.
It's going to be wiki wild.
What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
I haven't seen you in a few days, man.
I know.
I was down in Magoobies crushing shit.
What was that, West
Fucking
Delaware
shit up.
or West Maryland?
Yeah.
Bless you from upon high.
Was on Sean and Preston this morning. Or was that? Is it Sean and Preston?
Preston and Steve.
Preston and Steve. Sean Preston.
Shauna Preston.
No, Sean Preston. Isn't that a kid?
Oh, yeah,
That's
Sean Preston. Yeah.
Yes. Jesus Christ.
I think it's Shauna Paul.
But yeah, he just told everyone I was awful and that I sucked, and I was opening for him at Helium. Oh, yeah.
That's so funny.
Come to Helium Friday. 2 shows. You get to watch the John McKeever operate.
Woo.
Imagine how blessed you are.
Woo. Cheap, too.
Is it cheap? I don't know.
I mean, Helium's never that much. Like
No.
$16, $15.
That's enough.
Dude.
I mean, that's not even close to what it actually is.
What?
To see McKeever operate for more than 10 minutes. What is it? Tell me. It's got to be hilarious.
This is one that Shane thinks I said, but I didn't.
Definitely sounds like you said it.
I didn't say
I don't know it.
About how Asians look like Mexicans from outer space.
Yeah. Well,
Hey.
Anyway, let's go back to you saying that
I didn't say that.
Asians are Mexicans from outer space.
It was part of a bit.
It wasn't part of a bit.
Yeah.
I made you do it in a bit.
That
you
was
just
good.
said it on the street, and I was like, "You got to say that on stage." And you're like, "No, I'm not going to do it." So Asians are from another dimension. Is that what you're saying?
I mean,
that when they hear you bad talk them, they've come out of their portal.
Fuck yeah, I thought he was going to raid and fly across the room. Yeah, I don't necessarily think they're from another dimension at all, but if science proved it, I'd be like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'd be like, that's good science.
So if you find like a clickbait site that's like Asians are from Mars,
I wouldn't
you
say
would be
Mars.
like, I believe that.
I think another dimension.
Oh, entirely.
Yeah.
Okay.
White people might be from a different dimension, too. I think we're all from different Thor dimensions.
Oh, okay.
So.
That all
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, we're all from different dimensions, and here we are.
So far, it's been one gay dude, a short, fat little dough-faced dickhead, and now a black dude that's not funny at all. Here he is.
2017.
First off, try to recognize
Hot
that
Mexican
America was
chick.
never
Chip.
great for anyone who wasn't a white guy.
Can we all just agree that Black Lives Matter isn't the opposite of All Lives Matter?
That's a chick that looks exactly like Ugly Betty. She's
Who's
got her
Ugly
Joe
Betty?
Paterno glasses on. She
Who's
looks
Ugly
good.
Betty?
Ugly Betty was some, I don't know,
Some
dork show.
dead-eyed white bitch.
Here he is.
Stop saying woke.
Learn what mansplaining is, and then stop doing it.
Please pause that.
Oh, my God. She's
So,
the worst one.
Only white guys mansplain now?
Only white guys mansplain.
Dude.
That chick, she talks with her eyebrows raised the entire time.
Oh.
And she's like,
So you're telling me white men are the ones who mansplain, not like Jamaican men
No.
who like refuse to pack their own luggage? Dude? Is that how girls work?
No, this is white men mansplain, and it's good that this lady can explain that to us. There's
that
no
lady-
hypocrisy at all here.
Is that one of the ladies who looks like The one with the bowl cut from Scooby Doo.
They all do.
Find me like smoking hot feminists.
Hot feminists are hard to come
and
by.
ones that actually don't just say on like the Emmy carpet like, dude, I'm a feminist. Like,
hot feminists that have, I don't know. There are some hot ones with like blue hair, like long, like dyed red hair, pink hair. I don't know. I've seen a couple. They sneak in there, but there's
few and far between. Brocky just twitched in the middle of a freestyle stroke.
Dude, I love that. That's all white guys.
Yeah, dude.
Brock Turner's judge now represents all white guys.
Yeah.
This is our New Year's resolution, dude.
Yeah, and white guys the only guys sexually assaulting women too. So let's watch out for that.
We all love Beyonce. And yeah, she's black. So of course she cares about black issues. I'm talking to you, Fox News.
Is that the unfunny black guy?
Yeah, that was the unfunny black guy.
Sounded like the dude from the Sprite commercial.
He's wearing a T-shirt with a kitten on it.
That's cute.
A real ironic cat shirt.
That's tight.
From a black guy in a cardigan, talking
That's dope.
down to white people. He didn't appropriate our culture at all there.
Some of you guys do a great job.
Some of you don't. I knew it.
Because 2016 is bad. 2017 can't be worse than this, all right? Because this is bad.
I'm like, I would listen to Cosby's side of it and then stone her.
Matt, this is 2017. Sorry. Dude, you need to change.
I'm going to keep doing this, and I'm going to make the big change in 2017.
Here's the next question. After I said, do we have any questions? A guy named Don't Hate Me Bro said, what is Caitlin's favorite form of cardio? Yeah, you couldn't finish your joke.
That was so funny.
I just got hit with a similar. I was in Baltimore again, and it was just white guys being so disrespectful. No, it was like 8 white dudes in the front of this room that were all trying. They were all stand-ups, and they were all trying to listen.
Yeah.
And then in the back of the room, this party came. It was just a party of black people playing pool in the back of the room. Don't hate me, bro, you dumb bitch. I stay crushing. No, I'll say this. The first time I got like a paid gig, I'd been doing open mics in Harrisburg for like 2 months. So that's like once a week. I've literally been on stage like 8 times at the most. And this guy named Earl David Reed, who still hates me to this day. Oh my God. Last question is, hold on, sorry. The last question is from Biff Bridges. He's a Nebraska Cornhusker fan.
Damn.
Biff Bridges. He says, what's the most upset you've made a family member with your comedy and or homoerotic Twitter accounts? Well, I think we covered that, Biff, you dickhead.
Yeah, dude.
It was easily Matt texting The Rock or tweeting The Rock that he wanted to jerk him off.
I didn't realize you would see my YouTube. And then I told my mom that somebody like FBI level dubbed words over my voice.
Oh, my God. Did she believe that?
She just chose to, I think. You know what I mean?
Oh,
she was like,
fuck.
oh, well, that's crazy what people can do. And I'm like, Mom, just stay offline. It's bad. It's bad out there. The Russians hacked it.
Yeah.
I blamed it on the Russians and the FBI.
Oh, man. The worst one for me was easily 60. I did a joke about 69 and your dad in front of my dad and didn't talk to him for like a week. That was horrific. Other than that, everybody's super proud of my work. They love my shit.
Hell yeah, as they should be.
No, I get in trouble. I even get in trouble for the podcast.
Yeah.
My family gets upset about this.
Yeah.
Like, take that off there.
It's a path of greatness, dude. A couple
This is
heads
what
got to
happens.
roll.
Yeah.
A couple heads got to roll, so be it.
Sometimes you have to lose your family to become truly great. No, I didn't. I'm not going to do that to them.
That'd be hilarious.
Yeah, you don't want to get Asian prostitute call out.
Yeah, that's
no
tough.
good.
That's no good.
Especially because you said that Asians are Mexicans from outer space.
I did not say that. I don't think I said that. I think
so far, Matt McCusker has said, what did I do?
I know I got that. I was reading Shane's journal one day, and he had that written like 10 pages long.
Just a long theory about how that's why their body's all frail and like they're all skinny fat because of the gravity, the zero gravity.
From traveling those Thor tubes to the different.
Oh yeah, I said lad in the last one. I said the lads are going to fix the elliptical. No one knows what a lad is. Tell them what a lads are.
Well, I used to. My buddy actually. He used to paint with these Irish guys. And, like, these guys are straight from Ireland, and they for some reason like they say lads. Like, oh, yeah, the lads.
What white men's New Year's resolution should be.
I'm
actually going to make those my resolutions.
I'm going to stop mansplaining altogether.
I'm going to stop mansplaining. I'm going to stop letting
Ivy League students' education get in the way of women they assaulted.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Because I've been doing that so much lately.
I know. I have.
I can't stop doing.
I've been
that.
letting a lot of young Brocks off the hook, dude.
You should see all the evil things I've done. I just let people off the hook.
So you weren't furious about his dad's letter?
No.
You let that off the hook?
No, I was the judge. I let him go.
You were the judge. We
Yeah.
all were the judge.
All the white men were the judge.
We were.
What else? I elected Trump.
I have a big Blue Lives Matter poster on my wall.
I can't get enough of the cops. I love the cops. Yeah.
You respect the badge pretty hard.
Yeah, I say all lives matter pretty much every day.
Constantly, dude. That's all I do.
I have a Confederate flag in my room. What else do I do?
That's pretty much it. So we both had them loaded up from that day. Like, check this out.
And then since then we joined forces, and now no one can stop us in the city.
Nobody.
The only person that can stop us in the city, John McKeever,
Lord,
our Lord and Savior. Other than that, none of you pussies can come near our shit.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You selling them bones?
I am.
They're all dinosaur bones, right?
No, they're not all dinosaur bones. They're all different kinds of animals. There's a couple that I believe are dinosaur bones, but I do not believe they are.
How can I verify? Which dinos do you have?
I don't know. I got them in a mud pit in Arizona.
You found them in a mud. You found dinosaur bones in a mud pit in Arizona, and you're selling them on Craigslist.
There's only one or two of them. The rest are bones that I found all different places. People have given me. I've collected. My brothers have given me.
So between, excuse me, between you and your brothers, you think I get a full Between you and your brothers, do you think I can get a full Tyrannosaurus Rex? You guys saw both.
Yeah. If you're interested in the collection, then you need to say so. Because otherwise, I'm just gonna hang up.
No, I'm serious. I'm serious. I got a case of the giggles right now. I was getting tickled.
Okay, I don't know what you said.
I was getting tickled. I want to buy a T-Rex. Can you make it happen?
No.
How about a Brontosaurus?
Merry Christmas, and I hope
How
you have
about-
a good New Year.
how about a
Stegosaurus? Are okay.
I need you to. I need it dead.
Why?
Because it's a bad dog.
What did it do?
What'd it do? It bit my nephew.
Is your nephew in the hospital?
No. So I need you to come over here, and I'm opposed to guns. I need to give this dog a warrior's death. I need you to strangle it. Sorry, I get emotional. So are you willing to strangle a Jack Russell Terrier for an 03 Corolla?
I'm sorry, I'm not willing to kill a dog.
All right, well, good for you.
Just take it off your hands. I can give it a nice home.
Now I need you to come over and strangle this Jack Russell.
I could possibly have a friend do it. I don't know.
You got a friend that'll come over and strangle this dog for me?
How long ago did your nephew get bit?
All right, I'll tell you what. I'm going to get going here, Brian. This deal's off. That was too dark, dude. That got too dark.
Was someone from Craigslist? Like,
Yeah, I got.
to buy shit?
Yeah, I tried to buy tickets to Notre Dame, Texas.
Oh, you got ripped off?
That guy just sold me fake tickets and drove off in a PT Cruiser.
Dude, I sold did I buy? I think I bought a Game Boy Advance, and I met some guy in like the Neshaminy Mall at Craigslist. Shout out to my cousin Timmy. Why not? Cousin Pat, cousin Bob, cousin Frank.
Shout out to my grandma.
Hell yeah, dude.
She's been kind of a bitch.
What?
Yeah, she ate all the chicken parm last night. My dad made chicken parm on Christmas. All right.
The best is when my dog farted, and you guys all blamed it on your grandma.
What'd you get? What'd Santa get you?
Santy got me a trip to the dentist.
That's nice, man.
Yeah, baby.
You
Santy's
got
gonna
nice
send
teeth.
me.
Let me see those boys. Oh, those are good teeth.
All right, my
Got
molars
a
a
bit of
little.
an overbite, but that's a healthy overbite.
Yeah,
I
it
have
is.
like
They're like
fucking 100%.
Yeah.
No over, no under. Just
really. Damn, you have
just teeth on teeth, dude.
Oh, dude. And then they chap into my brothers used to call me bacon lips. Dude. He used to kill me. I'd be so upset.
Oh man, then I got braces with shit.
They were the braces. I had a big
I
fat
had
gap.
6th grade braces.
Did you?
Fire.
That's a
dude.
good time to get them. I had them when I was in like 8th to 9th. So I had a gap teeth. I wish I still had my gap, dude. I'd be killing it
I
right
had
now.
like 6th, 7th, and I used to get like my team, whatever team I was on, that color bands.
That's so funny. My cousin did that.
That's what all the true players did.
I try to get gold rubber bands so it looked like I had grill. I had a grill.
No, I don't think unhappy like offended.
You always think that.
I think they'll be upset that they weren't offended. Normally, you're out here spouting against the Jews or the Asians or whatever.
Today it's Christianity, dude, and I'm not against the Jews and the Asians.
You're not?
We're not against each other. We're just neck and neck, dude, pulling each other down.
It doesn't even make sense. The reference doesn't make
sense. Damn, the
true. I gotta back off the
true colors, dude.
No, it was. You remember that Nike basketball commercial where they were just dribbling basketballs, doing like
all that cool shit
to like beats. Like that's all that plays. That's all that plays in a black guy's head.
That's not bad.
Yeah, it is.
That's hilarious. It gets.
What are you doing?
It gets so teeny.
Would you strangle a Jack Russell to add 3 inches to your dong?
Yeah, definitely.
You really would strangle a Jack Russell
yes,
to death?
I'm not even gonna.
You are definitely kidding.
I don't want. No, listen to me. I love dogs, and it would hurt me forever. But I'd also love the extra 3 inches on my dong. I mean, I'd have to punt it like 6,000 times and catch it every time afterwards.
True.
If I could just, oh my god,
you could Stephen Avery it, dude. Just toss it into a bonfire.
If I could, I could do that. If I could tie it up and like repeatedly do karate kicks on it, dude, I might do that.
What?
Sorry. All right, how did we even get on this topic?
Because that guy was going to strangle a dog for a Corolla.
Call him back and tell him he'll add 2 inches to his dong. He might do it.
He'll definitely do it.
I'm a genie.
Oh, man.
Holy fuck.
What a hot cast.
This is a hot ass cast. Shane always hates it. Like, how would you get into that?
That was funny because on Friday, the first show, I was able to segue into me not liking my grandma.
Yeah.
And then the second night, I just tried to get into it.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
They
yeah,
were
yeah,
not
yeah.
fucking having it.
Yeah, because it came out of somewhere the first time.
show, the one black lady in the room had Patricia was her name.
Yeah, I remember. She was English.
Yeah. And I was joking about how, like, you can't guess a black lady's name.
Uh-huh. Yeah, because
if you try to guess it accurately, you're going to come off like a dickhead.
Yeah.
If you're like, your name's LaShonda.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, I shouldn't have said that either. Fuck.
Well, that was you said on stage.
That was a joke. And he gave you that hoodie. That's
God.
the ultimate Santa Claus, dude.
Yeah, McKeever is Santa, dude. McKeever sending me to the dentist.
McKeever is jolly, too.
Oh, yeah, he's a jolly. He loves merriment, dude. He loves pints and merriment.
He loves being around people.
Oh, yeah.
If you ever see McKeever out, just go up to him and slap him on the back and say, hey, I love what you're doing. We should have done it best of 2016.
That'd be sick, dude. 2016 was such a hard year for me, dude.
I think we should release this and then before New Year's release a best of 2016.
Definitely. No doubt.
All right, that way I don't feel so bad about this one sucking.
This doesn't suck. Yeah, we should do it. But yeah, dude,
man.
that was a quick, hot little cast, dude. A couple calls. The boys talked, dude. It was good.
All right.
Don't be so negative, dude.
I'm sorry. I'm just every time Christmas is over, I just get so bummed out.
That's true, dude.
I just get the holiday blues.
Santy's back at the pole.
Santy is all the way back.
Mental repercussions.
I've gotten out of it.
I'm not all here yet.
I got back. Yesterday was still hurtful.
Yeah.
And then today I'm good. Hit the elliptical.
Ooh, there you go. I'm still scattered.
Yeah?
Yeah. But I'm also, my New Year's resolution right now it's been tough on me.
What's your resolution?
Swearing off.
I hear you.
So,
That's
I mean,
what you're giving up?
I can one night stand it. Yeah, of course. 2017, no girlfriend. I can one night stand here and there, but it's not.
I think you should do that. Otherwise, you're going to get pretty weird.
What if I get no ass?
Yeah, if you get no ass for a year.
Oh, if I don't get ass for a month, I turn into a psycho.
There's no excuses. And then as soon as it ended, people were like yelling, and he was like yelling back at them, totally serious, like you're the best fighter in the
game. I was absolutely depressed.
You were totally crabby
I went to
swirly.
bed. Oh, I was absolutely crabby swirled out. I was like, "What is this?" I went right to bed.
He went to bed.
I went right to bed.
It was mean to me this morning.
I wasn't mean to you.
You were funny. Yeah, I get it. You were joking around, but you were like, "Get up."
Oh yeah,
get out. You got to get to the gym. I was like, all right.
Yeah, there was still some lingering. I guess
I could tell there
resentment.
was definitely. Like, you were kidding. So it just says like Matt McCusker in the iTunes review is like, "Wow, nothing like hearing two dickheads talk about like, oh my god."
I was like, these crazy guys.
She's like, because he's like, I love it on my way to work. Whatever you said, dude. And because I don't know what you thought, but it says Matt McCusker wrote the review.
I didn't realize I was logged into iTunes, so I was like, I guess it'll just be like /anonymous, like it just like /Matt McCusker, and I was like, fuck, I didn't know. I let it go for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm glad you kept it.
I don't know how to delete it.
Yeah, and he's like, it smells like vodka in here, and I was like, that's just my skull. And he was like, really? Let me see it. And I didn't have any on me. Thankfully, I found an old can under my seat, handed it to him, and he was like, oh yeah, that's probably it.
Wow.
Classic white privilege.
Like,
it's not about that. It's about you actually writing that, dude. We got another 5 stars here. My comment just says Maddie. Nothing better than seeing Matt's comment like he was a listener. 2 jackasses. Truthfully.
Really?
Yeah.
Just continue living straight and narrow.
If I could continue to wear sweatpants and sneakers on stage, that'd be pretty sick.
That's big.
If I can pull that off continuously, that'd be a nice...
You got to let the hog loose.
I'll let the hog loose on stage. Usually my hog's not ready to be loose, though, before I'm on stage. Cherubic.
It is cherubic.
It's cherubic.
Are you sure?
I'm not certain, but I think I'm like 99% on all of our
I think I speak more
vocabulary
like British American.
Yeah.
Like I spell color like COLOUR.
There's a little pause there after the L.
Forgot how to spell it. LOUROR. Yeah, but it's not going to feel good.
Fights. Yeah, it will. You're going to go nuts, dude.
But I quit, dude. I quit forever.
I might honestly let you win.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I'm gonna give you one.
Nah, dude.
You need one.
No
dude.
way. I didn't tell you. I told you about my Street Fighter days. I paid $3.99, and you got to play people from around the world. I'm like, man, this is great. I'm gonna do this before I go to bed every night. So I'd lay down next to my ex-wife, who was usually angry at me for something, and she'd be like, "Will you shut your phone off?" I'm like, "Shut up! I'm playing this game." And I went 0 for 75 over the course of 2 weeks.
My dad got an Alexa. And so he had the whole family was over, and he was kind of like trying to show it off, be like,
yeah.
Alexa, play like Nat King Cole. And I had my Spotify do it, so I would just play like the Yin Yang Twins. He'd be like, Alexa, and then he'd be like, he'd be like, Alexa, volume down. And I would just turn it up the whole way. He'd be like, God damn it.
Dude, there was a karaoke bar, I think it's Yakitori Boy. So it was like I think a Korean karaoke bar.
Oh boy, here he goes, dude.
No.
What are you gonna say this time?
Nothing bad. But I was there. I was with like coworkers or whatever. I used to work in an office, like a real estate office. So we're all out at like this karaoke bar, it's like a company team building thing. And I'm all drunk. And how it works here is they just have a microphone. When it's your turn, you know your song, and someone hands you a mic. So they play like Korean, like top 40 hits in Korean, and no one took the mic. I'm just a shit paper.
You had one bad boss, and now you think all Koreans...
I don't think anything about them. I actually love this guy. There's a dude, Jimmy, who's my man. But he used to give me calendars in Korea. There's this weird custom. It's a business custom where you give people in like your business circle calendars of schoolgirls, but like in full schoolgirl clothes.
His name was Jimmy?
No, Mr. Kim. Jimmy was like the dude who was like the man.
Is Jimmy Korean?
Yeah, Jimmy came from Korea. He was in the army.
How do you say Jimmy in Korean?
I don't know what his name is.
Jimmy.
Like South Park. He was the man. He actually slept upstairs with the beer distributor. And the day he finally decided to leave, this guy had worked for this guy for like 15 years, scrapped all of his money together, got an apartment. And the big boss, when he was like, instead of helping him move, just kicked his stuff down the stairs as he was mad at him for leaving.
I'm afraid the podcast sucks.
Really?
I think it's good. Your Korean stories are great, but we talked a lot about spelling in video games.
Dude, it's for like 2 seconds.
All right.
People are driving, staring at passing images in the road.
A lot of my friends listen to this while they shit.
Perfect.
It's a good dump.
Speaking of which, we have a shitcast.
Oh, yeah. We have a nice shitcast. Oh, this is good, and we can give a good preface to it.
Yeah. Thought that was preface, but go ahead.
I think it can be said both ways.
Oh, thank you.
Oh,
thank you, Shane. Oh, thank you, Shane.
So this was Matt at Helium on New Year's Eve trying to do a shit.
Do you want to be on it? For real.
What's the gist of it?
The whole gist is that you're taking a shit. Usually I'm taking a shit too, but right now I'm not because it's a new year. But do you want to be on it?
Is it like battle shits?
As in what? You're going to kick ass. You should cover up his peephole. I can see right through that if I wanted to. But I won't. I'm not like that.
Yeah, they gotta have some duct tape back.
That's really, like, dude, that's really pervy. I could stick my finger through that right now and really freak you out. But I won't.
I appreciate that.
Glad chance, I seen her in the lobby of the Ritz with a man, the one that swings the hockey stick.
The on air is on.
Yeah.
The boys are ready.
Ready
9.
to roll.
Episode 9, dude.
Coming up on 10 soon.
That's insane.
That's insanity.
Nobody thought we would make it this far.
Nah, dude. Fucking. It feels
So
like it's
crazy.
been 9 years we've been doing this podcast.
Yep. We've had a steady flow of new listeners.
Yep.
So we're around 48,000.
Just hovering around under 50K. Shout out Nate Shapro. What's up, dog?
Oh, is he getting a shout out?
Big shout out, dude. Yeah, he defended me.
How did he defend you?
He said I was pronunciating right last week.
Yeah.
It's a big
There are
controversy
some.
right now.
There are some. Yeah, he was.
No one corrected me about adage. I would have gone through life being like adage.
You know that old adage? And it got laughs, and you just kept telling the story.
I was like, hell yeah, I knew this would work. Thought it was a French word.
Adage.
The old adage. I didn't know. This actually has made me realize how many words I like. And you got to drink your beer.
Super Mario Brothers.
Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
And you got to drink your whole beer before you finish around the course. I, of course, drank high ABV ciders, 5.5.
Yeah, you had like 7.
Dude,
that's
I
a lot.
was dead. I drank 7 in the course of maybe 5 hours, and that was an hour and a half, maybe.
Not the worst one.
Yeah,
I didn't yell that
definitely not the
one.
worst. You'd been in the news.
But I just yelled a bunch of racial slurs into the microphone.
Little lighter ones.
And then...
Funner ones.
Yeah, just some of the funner slurs. And then
the ones
I left.
in the Clint Eastwood movie. What's that called?
Gran Torino?
Yeah, you Gran Torino.
Yeah, I Gran Torino'd pretty hard. And then went home and woke up the next day.
Went home, sexually assaulted me. Just my my buttocks, which is true.
Yeah, it was a very cherubic, buxom.
Oh man, dude,
voluptuous buttocks.
I couldn't talk. Like I rolled into that party and I looked at like 4 people and I was like, I'm going home, and I just instantly turned. I was there for 1 minute.
It was such a good move.
Yeah, but it was also that was my only good move. I should have not played drinking. I can't drink like that.
Yeah.
After 4 rounds, I like stood up to get a beer and I went to talk to people, and I was like Shane and Brian. I was just like, my mouth fully.
Mario Kart drinking game is a knockout every time.
One shot, get it done, whatever. It's like, all right, so like I just woke up to text like, hey, you coming home? We have your birthday thing set up, and I was like, it was like the morning, we had, like, a breakfast.
God.
Come home, we have your birthday thing set up. So everyone's waiting for me to eat, and I had to like come in, like pretend to not be hungover. But I also was chain smoking joints while I was drinking, so that
you were doing that.
That keeps a voice of reason in my head. That was like the voice of when I walked in that party. I was like, this is wrong, leave. And I was like, yes.
Nice.
I just got out of there.
If I would have smoked anything, I would have been dead.
Dead.
I mean, I was already pretty bad.
Everyone says I get the spins. For me, it keeps me awake. It keeps me fighting, dude. I like ordered myself an Uber, like got myself home, and was just like, bedtime for you, bud.
That's nice. Good for you. I thought it was time for me to dance in the middle of that party all night.
Dude.
That was easy 17. I'm giving 6 credit on that.
Yeah.
Because he stopped, and then I do remember, because Rainbow Road in Super Mario Kart is that's a 2-drink race, because that's a long one. So you got to finish 2 beers.
So I had 1. I drank 1 drink.
You drank 1. I put 2 down.
I'm not crushing them, dude. It was just so funny how this guy came up, because a lot of people who come from another country and go to Drexel are from like super fantastically wealthy backgrounds.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So this guy comes up just decked out in polo. Cuts me off while I'm talking how uncomfortable she
Every
was.
time I'm in there, I'm just trying to sweet talk the people into giving me extra food. Like the whole time, like, hey, what's going on, man? How are you?
I just live comment every scoop. I'm like, nice. Okay. I start with the rice. I'm like, ooh, great, nice.
Once they get to chicken, I'm like, don't be afraid to.
Water, dude. That's how you call it.
Water.
How do you say the, like, crowns. You say crayon?
Oh, I always say crayons. C-R-A-N-S. Yeah, that's on me. That's not like an accent thing. That's just me. I can't say crayon.
We call them crowns, dude.
Crowns? Well, that's way worse. I just say crayon.
Crayon?
Yeah,
I don't know. That's kind of weird too.
My accent, I have, it's like I'll say hem.
Oh, you have that. You start getting that like
Yeah, it's almost like a weird Midwestern.
Yeah, and they ask like questions. Like,
Yeah,
are you
like,
going there?
Yeah, that's how I.
What's
talk.
going on, dude?
Are you going outside?
Yeah.
Like if you, I'll see you walking outside and be like, "You going outside?"
That's like, dude,
I'm just
shut
such
the
a jaded
fuck
comic.
Up. Shut up. You've been on like 2 podcasts. You're not fucking jaded.
Yeah.
I'm just jaded now.
Yeah.
All these showcases and podcasts I've done. It's like, dude.
I'm jaded to art.
Yeah.
And all that shit.
Like Andrew Dice Clay is jaded. Eddie Murphy is jaded. If you have flown down like Sunset Boulevard in a Ferrari with hookers, it's like, all right, dude, you're jaded. That's fucking.
Yeah,
they're all
really
like
fun.
slender, like little.
And
Sketcher
even like the townspeople, like because I lived in kind of a northern suburb that was like all Spanish people.
Yeah.
Even them, they were like 5'5" little pot-bellied dudes.
Really?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah,
I
it's
used to want to
weird.
live in Brazil. That was my plan.
Oh yeah.
I like graduated school. I was like, I'm definitely moving to Brazil. And then like started working for my brother, and I was like, well, I'll just do this. This is good too.
yeah, I'll just stay here.
I went there for 10 days, and I was like, this place rules.
Yeah, I mean Spain's awesome, and I will go back. Yeah.
Now I know why my dad used to sit in a chair and just stare at the wall for like 4 hours a day.
Yeah, he used to just watch sports. He goes home he turns on sports and just sits there.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right.
Dude, my dad would
This
just
is
sit in a chair and just sit there and just be like, and just stare at a wall.
Oh,
and be like,
God.
He would like listen to like Al Stewart and just like stare.
I'm not sure.
Probably sports.
No.
Sharing water
This was
bottles.
long after sports. This was, we went down, maybe. I was playing a lot of basketball back then. But I worked at a car dealership.
Okay.
So I was shaking hands.
Yeah, but you got
Ton
a
of people.
kissing disease. You got to share water bottles or make out. Only 2 options. Oh, yeah, everyone does.
Like
dude.
I was like, that's who I was at the time.
Yeah.
That's really who I was.
To an extent, everyone throws out, when Sub-Zero throws out the ice version of himself to trap someone in. Here's a cool guy I came up with.
I'm big into like Hunter S. Thompson, so like I'm pretty much just like a freewielding.
So I moved into a house in West Philly that me and my brother split. We got it for like $15,000. The guy let us pay him 0 interest over time. And I like moved into this house, and I was like obsessed with the idea of living in an undisturbed ecosystem. So I was like, I didn't kill any bugs. I would let him out during the day. So he would come in. First I was like, yo, dude, you can be in here, but only downstairs is winter. I'm like, only downstairs. And he, of course, would come up to the door. And I'm like, all right.
Talk to him.
But you be in my room. But I was like, no, can't get on my bed.
No,
I don't care. Like
not so far. I was a little harsh there.
No, it's true. The fact that I was like against hundreds of years of documented science, and I was like, yeah, but I'm pretty sure germs aren't real, just because like I was stoned one day and I'm like, yeah, right. And then my theory about birth control, how all women on birth control all get their periods at the exact same time. That's why they can't get along.
So Matt told me this one, and he was like, yeah, all women are on their period at the exact same time.
Yeah, I thought they all started at the beginning of the month.
Every single woman that was on birth control, which is like every single chick that's 20, in their 20s and 30s.
Yeah,
it has their period the same time of the month. So like I like slipped. I was like, I don't think that's true, but like I was like, all right, I'm gonna try it. And I like said something like that to Caitlin.
Yeah.
And like she immediately just dismissed. Like I softballed it up to her. I was like, yeah, like how they're all on this. You guys are all on the same cycle now.
Yeah.
And she's like, what? And we just kept driving. Like, yeah, I knew that was bullshit.
That was based off of, because Brittany had her period while Caitlin did. They both were on birth control. I thought.
Disgusting. Yes.
So I, in my head, was like, bam, they all get it at the exact same time.
I'm going to switch the subject here to, because you said sexual assault, and it just reminded me of college football.
Yeah.
And not that it was sexual assault, but Joe Mixon, that running back from Oklahoma, that punched that lady in the face.
When did he do that?
You didn't see that?
No.
He did it like year or two ago.
Okay.
I think I'm rooting hard for this guy. He didn't even like.
He didn't know what he did?
No, he knew exactly what he did.
But he was like,
He was like, I'll tell you what, this kid, He's just a young kid. He made a stupid mistake. I'm rooting for him. And it just went back to the game. He was like, and it's 2nd 9.
What the fuck?
Then he knocked that chick out.
And that was that?
Caveman dragged her out of the elevator.
So he was done. They fired him.
I think he can still play, but nobody's picking him up.
Yeah, no one's picking him up. That's a bad look.
I mean, a lot of players...
Oh, they'll wait like 2 years. They'll slide him back in
Yeah,
there.
his shelf life is done, though.
Yeah, they're like, well...
When a kid from the city school dunks in 8th grade, they're just like, all right, I better start studying.
That is a good theory.
Yeah, that's why Dirk Nowitzki,
Yeah.
Steve Nash is up in Canada,
Yep.
balling out on white kids.
Hell yeah. And like Drake's.
Yeah.
Just like crossing Drake
Yeah,
over.
pretty
Shit,
massive economic boom.
Now, yeah, the Tiger. I forget, there was some sort of thing. There was like a big boom there.
What'd you say about Tiger?
Something. There was like some thing over there called like the Legion of the Tiger or some shit.
The Legion of the Tiger?
I don't know. My friend was telling me about it. He's from Ireland.
I can't wait to Google what that real
Dude,
answer is.
I don't know what he was talking about. It's like some Labor Party or some shit.
You do remind me of my dad in that you will just guess.
Oh, 100%.
Like, if you're not sure on something, you're not going to, like, keep it to yourself. You're going to let that first
I'm going to rip it out, dude.
guess out. I was saying last night, I was like, my dad's like a broken Alexa. Like, you can ask him anything, and he'd be like, "What's it like outside today?" He'd be like, "The Orioles are playing. The Orioles play at 8 p.m. against the Red Sox." Be like, all right.
Anything he like thinks he might get judged for liking.
Yeah.
He's like, when my sisters listen to NSYNC, he's like, yeah, Kathleen's playing that what is it? That NSYNC?
Yeah,
what's it called? That and it's like, dude, he has to like verbally distance himself from it.
It's a good move.
It's a tight move. That what's that called? That Brokeback Mountain movie there? What's that called? That thing?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Chris Brown's Soldier Boy.
Oh, well,
I know
shout out to C Breezy too.
Who are you cheering for in that?
Ah, man.
I know you're a big Soldier Boy.
I want to see Soldier take him out, dude. But I saw Breezy hitting the bag, and Breezy has it. He was hitting the bag.
Oh, he's sick.
Praise the Lord, I was born to travel.
All right. I'm gonna. Oh my.
Hi, is this Debbie?
This is Debbie. Who's calling?
I'm calling about the car on Craigslist.
Hold on a moment.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 minute. She'll be right with you.
Yeah.
Hello, this is Debbie.
Hi, I'm calling about the 2005 Saturn Ion 2.
Yes. I do have to let you know that the price was in there wrong.
Well, what is the price?
I just did update it. The price is $13.50.
Okay, well, I'm going to report this to Craigslist under bait and switch because you're not allowed to do that. Plus, this thing was involved in an accident, so it's going to be
not bait and switch.
Your ad is getting flagged for removal now.
Why?
Because I'm reporting it. You had a misleading price.
Why?
This is bait
no,
and switch.
I didn't bait and switch. I just
Debbie,
updated it. I
Debbie,
typed it in wrong.
It's bait and
I
switch.
It in wrong.
Classic
and
bait and switch.
It was not involved in
Flagged.
It's a clean title.
Flagged
it is
for
a clean
removal.
Title.
Flagged for removal.
Who are you?
I was interested in buying the car, and now I don't want it. You told me it was $350. The car's been involved in an accident. I see the accident pictures, and you did a bait and switch.
Yes, and I
Debbie,
I disclosed that it's a front end.
Debbie, flagged for removal. Flagged for removal. Debbie? Hello?
Hey, I just got a call from this number like 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, you're selling a gaming station?
Yeah, it's the next one?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm just letting you know that I actually flagged your post for removal.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
I flagged your post for removal. I just didn't think it was actually what you had offered. And I think the pictures you took from Google.
Why?
I don't think it was what it was supposed to be. I didn't trust it, so I flagged it.
What does that mean? What are you talking about?
I flagged your post for removal.
Why?
Because I didn't trust it. You have a Florida area code, first strike.
Yeah, I just...
Secondly, I did not trust it.
Okay.
Well, so
you got
start over.
You got some, like, schizophrenic issues or something, man? On you.
You're gay.
That was a good one. Are you in second grade?
Your Xbox is gay, too.
You sound like Pee Wee Herman, then.
Did you ever play Tomb Raider with a rumble pack and put it on your wiener?
Oh, my God.
You're flagged for removal right now. I just clicked the button.
I don't really care, dude.
Yeah, you do.
Why would I care? They're not going to remove it. Oh, my God. Okay, what's the gamer tag?
Hold on. I don't have a gamer tag. I have a PlayStation 4. Oh man, I think we ended up making a friend here.
We have a friend, dude.
Yeah.
What's your name, dude?
My name's Marshall, man. What's your name?
Marshall? I'm Matt.
What's going on, man?
Well, I'm gonna go, but
You're the man.
you're the man. It was nice talking to you.
Wait. Just, I want to know, like...
With every podcast we start by prank calling Craigslist people.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but
Yeah, because I got, like, a text message saying, like, 3 people recorded this or something.
Care about you. Joe Biden and Obama care about you as much as Donald Trump cares
yeah,
about my
they
fucking
dropped,
mom and dad.
They dropped 72 bombs a day for the last year on average.
Jesus, man.
72 bombs a day.
That's a constant reign of terror.
Yeah,
that's war criminalism.
Nah, they're hitting.
They're war criminals, dude. I read about it on warcriminal.org.
You gotta terminate that baby.
That's what it's for in my eyes. But I am pro-life.
So abortion's for having, just so you don't have kids with sluts.
Yeah, or just like girls that have like Lena Dunham body, just like servant body.
God.
That like are made to just be like scrubbing. Lena Dunham has one of those big flat wide butts.
Yeah.
What did P.T. Barnum say? There's a sucker born every minute, dude.
Now it's like Trump supporter pulls on hijab,
dude.
And they never show what happened.
No,
they just show a lady beating up a boy, and they're like, "Go, good for her."
First of all, she never hits him. His head movement's fucking
he
fantastic.
The funniest part of that is he stays in.
Yeah,
like he stays in punching range. We took about a 20-second break. And,
yep. Here we are.
Probably gonna just let the clock run out on this thing.
Yeah, hell yeah.
You like those football games this weekend?
I saw him, dude. I was with Guy Torrey all weekend. He had his cell phone set up playing one football game and an iPad.
Was he cheering for the Houston Texans versus the Patriots? Anyway, she was like, I liked it. I liked watching it. A lot of people of color got a lot of awards. And I was like, yeah, I don't root for the home team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm never like, come on, white guys.
Come on, Leo, we need this.
That's just because white guys always win that.
Oh, yeah.
We got one back.
That is our Oscar, dude.
Yeah. So that's what I was watching.
Sick white dunk.
Like, I realized I'm like cheering for the Patriots.
Yeah.
Not because they're white, but it is funny as fuck.
Sports is the only thing where that's fine. That's still acceptable.
In the NBA. In the NFL, there's a lot of white players.
Yeah, I mean, that's a whole different ball game.
You got to be LeGarrette Blount.
This game sponsored by Ancestry.com. Everyone's taking swabs before.
Or I think the white team should get half. Should get the mulattoes.
Yeah, I mean,
a basketball game would be good too.
That would be fair, you know.
Because that way the white team could get Steph Curry. We'll give them Dominicans. We'll give them.
Yeah.
I had a long argument with a friend of mine for a while that black guys, or if you're from the Dominican Republic, you're not black.
It's fair.
I was wrong about that.
Okay, that's not
I
fair.
kept saying they were Hispanic. Technically.
Yeah, there's a whole other like thing of racism down in South America that's I had a slippery nipple when I saw a quiver. They had the Canadians locked away and they got out and told me all their sad stories. I was like, whoa. They smell you having fun. Well, I know a good story he should hear about my dead dad.
I was actually listening to this. So I was in the car with a good friend of mine, Jamal. I was like, it's going to be me saying blacks and dogs don't get along, or like black people are afraid of magic.
I feel like you would laugh, though.
Yeah, but it's still, it's awkward when it's just you and Jamal in a car.
Yeah, tell me about it, man.
And
Brittany was always like, I don't want to listen to your podcast just because, like, you know, I don't know. Not even like what you're saying.
I don't know how this shit works at all.
Oh, dude, what a DIY! But when you DIY, you gotta know the rules, bro.
All right, well, you're off the podcast. I guess.
Good.
So, how's it going, man?
Good. It's going great. I'm just basking in the sun.
Nice.
Just think about all my Madden victories, bro.
So,
do you think he like felt something special in me while he was talking to you?
Definitely.
He definitely picked up some vibes. Yeah, he was like, yeah, that guy's.
He remembered you.
That guy's real.
You showed up in those tight ass camo pants to the hotel room.
He definitely sensed something about
that.
You
brought a controller in
I
those
did.
tight ass cargos.
I did. I mandate you to watch Young Pope.
Yeah, if you watch The Young Pope, it'll change your life. Me and Matt are now devout Catholics again.
Yep.
We're both very against homosexuality again.
Yo, I was slipping there for a while. I was getting nice. Now, no forgive. Well,
yep.
He's not against them. He just doesn't want them in the church.
Yeah.
And he's the beast forever.
Oh, I thought he's no.
No, when the last rose petal falls, he's trapped as the beast in the castle forever.
Yeah.
That's where
Does
I'm
he
at
stay
right
the
now.
Beast at the end of Beauty and the Beast?
No, because the girl kisses him or whatever.
Oh, all right.
That's Disney's sick and twisted plot. Every Disney movie, a girl cries and everything gets better after that. Disney.
Women need to cry to get things, which is.
I'm
I
just
think you
saying
need
that's
to
what
stop.
Disney. I didn't. You
I
were
wish
a
you would
fucking.
stop.
You connected that to the march.
I know where you're going, dude.
you're
I can see
no.
those. I can see those 3 juggalos arguing in your head right now, dude. All of them holding in hits of weed. Just.
That's what Walt Disney said. Cry, and if you ever a man has to kiss you. I'm actually shattering the patriarchy right now.
I think one of them.
Who? Ford?
I think Ford might have been down.
Ford is. I mean,
Down with the
Ford
squad, dude.
supplied the Nazis, from what I heard, with like airplane motors or shit. I don't know. I don't know what the
Fuck
fuck
it.
he's on.
We don't know.
But yeah, so that's my life right now, dude.
That's
I'm
your
the
dating
the
life?
beast trapped in the castle, dude. The
You just
curse will
need-
never be lifted.
You just need Belle to come along. You are pulling out.
Hell yeah! I'm not even putting in. I can't pull
All
out.
right, Good.
I need
you better
to put
not
in.
do either. You
Not
better not
putting
put in
in.
until you're married.
I know.
Now that we're Catholics again.
I'm gonna get exactly, dude. I'm looking to
Only-
get. I'm looking to get all of our female listeners. I'm looking to get married in 6 months. Hit me up.
Only have sex so that you can cream pie and make a baby. That's it.
Exactly, dude.
That's what God said.
And you have to have at least 10 babies, or else you're gay.
God was like, only do cream pies.
Don't pull out. It's gay. No
Saint-
butt sex.
Saint Ignatius is the patron saint of
Pulling out, dude. I pray to him every night.
You can
I'm
feel
like,
him
Saint-
if you're devout enough. You can literally feel the hands of Saint Ignatius on your hips.
Yep.
And he pulls you out.
Yep.
You can feel the Holy Spirit.
Just pull that torso out,
He pulls
dude.
you out. And if he's not there, I've actually gone into Matt's room and pulled him out physically.
He's, like when there was like castles and shit. I don't know. That's back in like
And
medieval
you're
times.
pretty sure that that's true? That they didn't have sex for fun?
100%. Though they weren't supposed to. No, it was like the Victorian times, 1700s or what, 15. I don't know.
I think there were a lot of frivolous.
Yeah, there were. There were.
Like
There
the
always
French
will be.
Were pretty wild back
I'm
then.
talking about like England and all that shit.
Like the devil took over.
But yeah, you had like you were supposed to make love to your wife and like you obviously to have kids, and then the only exception if you weren't gonna have a kid, you have to pull out and your chambermaid would bring you like a wooden bucket and you'd have to just come silently into a bucket. It was one of the, it had like
Your
lats
fucking-
so it would drip out the sides.
Your Lena Dunham chambermaid would.
There's no girlfriend. It's
That's
like, will
true.
you be
That's
my?
how you
Will you
should.
marry me?
Yes.
And then when we're having sex, it's going to be utter silent from her, and I'll try to be quiet too. But I think as a man, you're allowed to grunt a little, just like.
Yeah. That's the Holy Spirit, dude.
Like physically, like.
That is the Holy Spirit.
No pleasure moans, just like workout, like.
Yeah, it's work.
You're a good quiet lover. I got to work on that. I'm loud, man.
No, I keep it. I keep it quiet.
You keep it
because,
100 in
again,
the bedroom,
Saint
dude.
Ignatius holds my mouth shut.
Does he?
Yeah.
you got the old holy ball gag.
Saint Ignatius is also the patron saint of silent sex.
So yeah, we're just like bullshitting. He's like, yeah, like you have like round woman hips, and I was just like, I was in the mirror that night for 30 minutes. It's like, no, I don't. That hurt me because I got a fat ass, so of course I'm gonna have the hips too.
Thick butt, dude.
Of course I'm gonna have the hips too.
You have a good butt. You have a good.
Really?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh wow. It's a lot of
Just
a
leave
lot
it
of
gone,
a lot
man.
of erotic historical knowledge on this podcast.
Yeah, this is very erotic.
It is.
This is probably our most sexual podcast yet.
We should settle this down, man.
11.
We're gonna get we're gonna have Beatlemania outside of this house, dude. If we keep talking sex on this
Yeah,
thing.
you think a bunch of black dudes in our neighborhood are gonna start chasing us? Oh man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well, that's a little too hot, Matt.
This is a very hot cast. Let's tone it down a little bit, dude. How was your weekend?
It was nice. Got to did some stand up at the Middle River Yacht Club in Dundalk, Maryland, or some shit.
That just sounds like a racist place, dude.
It
Dundalk.
was. Oh, very racist.
Of course.
Very racist. Classic racism.
Yeah.
They were just good white
Little,
trash idiots.
like a little light beer racism.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Nothing
weren't.
serious.
They weren't Klansmen, but they were.
Yeah.
Definitely racist.
Of course.
Yeah, they were. It was at a yacht club.
Club.
Yeah. That was
like
the second
Wolf
time
of Wall Street.
Yeah, that was the second time I did that yacht club. And
Yeah.
The first time I was shocked.
Dude, when I did one once, and I pulled down, like, I remember it was like an hour and a half away, and I got there, and it was like a gravel driveway with a tiny little, like, townhouse on the water. They had, like, a movie theater concession stand inside.
There was a lady named Deb who sat in the front row who heckled every comic the entire time. And then I had to do, like, 45 minutes.
Oh, yeah, you did. Who else was
like,
on?
Oh, it was a bunch of Maryland comics.
Okay.
You wouldn't know 'em. And I had to go on, and I couldn't do it. I have no idea.
Holy
but,
fuck.
like, just randomly throughout my set, people would be like, 717, 7. I was like, what are you saying?
Ugh.
They just kept yelling water.
Why?
Because they basically have a Philly accent.
Maryland has Baltimore basically.
Baltimore. There was a guy that was on. He was like, "Yo," it was just six.
But from being in the spotlight, you're in control of just like all of the psychic energy of the room.
Shut the fuck.
It's true. It's
Psychic
literally
energy.
true. No, it's true. There's a pressure on you. And when someone else steps up on the stage, they're just like, it's overwhelming.
Oh,
for them.
yeah.
Even when you're like, what's your deal?
True.
I'm going to start an orphanage.
Half the money, all of Matt's money from this podcast are going directly to orphanages.
Orphanage. I'm going to start an orphanage for hot kids.
Ooh. Church will be all over that.
Well, if I see they're like hot, I'm like, you could definitely be super hot when you're older. I'll get you to that next level.
I had like 3 premises that I was like, these are funny.
Yeah.
And I remember it. I sat in my car outside of the Harrisburg Comedy Zone, and I listened to 3-6 Mafia. It was just in my car, like, look, yeah, dude. And then I went in there, and I blacked out. I was so overwhelmed with pressure, like, I don't remember it.
Really?
Yeah. The only thing I remember is holding the mic down at, like, my belt. And this lady in the crowd was like, lift the mic up. I was like, okay.
The first time I did it was at Helium. I thought I was hot shit, man. I rolled in there and shit.
He did have a girl quarterback.
I know.
They don't even play full 11s. It's like 7-on-7.
Ugh. It's probably like Irish football. Did you ever see that when they like kick a soccer ball and chase it around?
They definitely kick it around a little bit.
Yeah.
Kicking's legal in Colorado.
Yeah. And they have like 2 big hoops in the end. Mark Wahlberg, yeah. Dude.
Now he's actually writing himself into
historical
the Boston.
He's probably
marathon.
hoping that shit like after like say if there is some sort of like catastrophe, like some other people or like aliens find this footage and they're like, oh, this guy Mark Wahlberg saved Boston.
Yeah.
Cool.
You better stay away from Earth. Wahlberg's
That's a long
there.
shot.
How are you, sir?
Thanks for letting me bring my dog by one time.
That was cool. All right. So up next, you're going to hear these 3 juggalos arguing, which I swear to God, this is Matt's inner monologue or dialogue, I guess, all day.
Either one.
Just 3 juggalos
Trialogue.
arguing in his brain.
Hell yeah.
That's what's going on.
I am just telling you this now. Vote for Bernie Sanders. Wants to make weed legal. Wants to put money back into the hands of the common man, which is you and me. And if you like weed, you're probably watching this. So vote Bernie.
Yeah.
Sign me on for the next 5.
How excited are you for this weekend?
I'll tell you what was fun was when we did that open mic and that comic lost his mind. The guy, the comic that dresses in drag.
Oh shit! Yes, when he started booing you.
Can I let? He what?
And he took a political stand there when you were anti-safe spaces.
Yes, and I would like to go on record on your podcast. This is just my opinion. He stinks.
Yeah.
Stinks. And first of all, any comic that puts on a costume to be funny stinks. Okay? Just go out and be who you are, in my opinion. Okay?
That's a good opinion.
Now, it is. He stinks. All right? He's yelling safe. Shut up. Safe place comedy. It's not comedy if it's a safe place. Okay? When you're putting restrictions on comedy and on artists, then it's not comedy. You never walk up to somebody painting a picture and say you can't use yellow or you can't use red. So why would you say that to a comic?
I agree.
Don't call it a comedy club.
Recording you yet?
Don't call it a. Are they recording me? That was Bonnie. I don't know if they're recording me. I'm just giving my opinion.
Yeah, we are. Who cares? No one listens to this.
Yeah. Okay. How many? It doesn't matter. It's just Rich Voss doing young comics more favors. That's what I do. I look out for newer comics. That's what I care about.
Rich,
I care about growing new comics.
I'll be back in.
Wait, what? No, I'm going in too. We got to make that other call after this.
Okay, I'm gonna go get some glue.
Tell Bonnie I said hi.
She's walking out on me. We just dropped our dog off to be interviewed at a puppy place where you keep your dog overnight and they train your dog and watch your dog. And we had to leave her there for like an hour and a half.
Nice.
I do like the owner. I do like the crowd.
Yeah.
I feel like I did last week. Want me to tell you how I felt last week? How I'm going to feel this week.
right. All right. I don't want to come off as a cranky old man, but
You don't.
I do look forward to gigs like this that I can drive to, that I don't have to get on a plane. I can't come without a top hat. Okay? Get me a new top hat and a cane and go, all right, ready for the dinner, old Mom. I'm not going to say his name, but if you ever see a new comic, I guess in the Philly area, that puts on an outfit, he stinks, in my opinion. That's my opinion. So you can't sue me because it's my opinion, but he stinks, in my opinion. All right?
Yes.
And if he's a crazy man, all right, thanks. And maybe we'll have a guest spot by, I think RuPaul might stop in and do a guest spot.
All right, man.
You're in awe of the old Yamaha.
That was interesting. That was
What?
an interesting mental
Yes?
breakdown I just had.
you were in the wah-wah pedal in your head.
Gift. All right, so real quick, we got some early shout-outs so I can get these out of the way.
Man.
Number one shout-out of the week goes to Aaron Richards.
Damn.
Old dicks. And I just noticed Matt's fat ass. And I caught myself staring at Matt's ass.
It's plump.
I wasn't thinking anything gay. I just happened to be looking at it.
Just admiring it, dude.
And I was
There's nothing
thinking
gay.
to myself, like, man, Matt's a nice guy. That's what I was thinking of.
He's got a good ass.
I wasn't even thinking about
They
it.
kind of freaked me out. And
True.
it's just weird. And I saw the girl. She's a very attractive woman. So when I saw her in real life at the yoga place, she was like, hi, I'm the teacher. And I almost was like, yeah, I know. I saw you online. I was like, okay, cool. And just like
You
walked
should
in.
have just said she's hot. I'm teaching you how
Hell
to
yeah,
finger.
dude. Teach me the ways.
I'm going to coach you into fingering every chick you meet online.
Damn, that'd be tight.
And then you and me are going to have a dance scene down here.
We have to.
We'll pump up Wild West, Will Smith. No, that sounds nice. You said you saw the hot lady
Yeah, she was
teacher.
super hot.
She was grabbing a fat lady's butt.
Man.
Tell me
And
about
then,
that again.
Dude, and then in class, ugh. So she's sitting there. They go around. If you ever do yoga, they go around and adjust you. Like they grab you and like push you down and stuff,
Yeah.
which is nice. And
Fuck, dude. I swear to God, I think my girlfriend just became a yoga instructor. And my tailbone hurts so badly that like I was like, I definitely have colon cancer.
It's so
like, I can't bend down without being like,
it's so funny that your tailbone hurts on the bike.
I know. That sucks.
I don't know, that's odd. I get like my legs might hurt, but my tailbone, that's like
Yesterday,
super funny.
Shoulders, triceps, biceps, bicycle
Bike.
ride.
Damn.
Now I can't walk.
Jesus Christ.
And I actually forgot I did abs on Sunday. And I thought I was sick.
You're probably like hanging upside down like
'Cause
Rocky in the boots, dude.
Yeah,
Like, going
right,
up in the
dude.
barn.
I'm like Rocky's fat friend. What was that guy's name?
Paulie.
Yeah. Anyway, I forgot what it felt like to have your abs sore.
Yeah.
So Voss was here. Helium does a show where they have a secret headliner. And or no, was that even it? No, he just had a weekend here.
He just did a weekend.
He had a weekend here, and after the Thursday night show, he came and did a good friend of ours show, John McKeever and Tim Butterly. John McKeever, the God. Oh wait, before we get into the Boy Scouts, because I think it's gonna suck if we try to talk about that.
Why?
All right, give it a shot.
Oh, the Boy Scouts?
Yeah, you just told me this headline. This is a great headline.
The Boy Scouts. Well, in 2013, they allowed gay. They were blind. I didn't know they were doing this. Yeah.
My little girl thinks she's a boy.
Yeah.
Can she go? No, it's a parent that's like, I demand that you let, and his new name's like Ralphie.
Yeah, dude.
You let Ralph in there.
Yeah.
And then they contact the news. The news, they don't just Fox News doesn't just find out about it.
How to set you're not like Bear Grylls by the end of that. You're just like you can like set up a tent.
Yeah, you can build a tent.
They basically show you how to like set up an isolated location in the woods and get a bunch of young boys with you. I'd have been sucking the dick at prom, dude. It's fine, I don't care. But my thing, and this is not, don't read too much into this. However, I basically when did you lose your virginity?
I don't.
You don't have to say if you don't want.
Going into sophomore year.
Okay, 16 years old, about.
Yeah,
16. 15. And you had sex with another 15-year-old, I'm guessing? That's just crazy.
Whoa.
It's true.
What?
I'm saying it's true. I'm not saying I'm going to go do it. I'm not attracted to 15-year-olds, but
Sounds like you're attracted to that feeling.
Of having sex with a girl, yes.
Of having sex with what kind of girl?
Whatever, young women.
don't
Dude,
care. It all feels good to me.
you
I'm
can't
just saying
say this.
you never forget. You know what I mean? Like
Alright,
they
so-
were hot. Like 17-years-olds were
Dude,
hot to you at
you
one
gotta
point.
stop.
I don't care. I'm not saying anything bad. I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah, but you
I'm not a
can't talk
predator.
about it. This is how it starts.
It's not starting. I'm
This
not
is how
doing
it starts.
My thing is, we've all had
This
sex
is
with
how
17.
Jared-
We've all had sex with
Jared
17-year-olds.
from Subway had this conversation. Him and his buddy were sitting down over a nice hoagie, and he was like, "You know what, dude? Do you remember how hot kids were?" That's exactly how this starts. All you need
I don't
is
wanna
one.
fuck kids.
All you need is one dude to validate the crazy shit you're saying right now.
I didn't mean like the textural
yeah, it's
feeling
the
of it.
best.
I didn't mean the textural
Ew, don't
feeling.
say texture about a 15-year-old, dude.
No,
Ew.
But you were 15. I'm going down memory lane.
Whoa, man.
Dude, that's why I try to warn you about this. But
I told you probably shouldn't say it. You should probably leave that upstairs.
It's true.
All right. Well, it's funny. I just got an email from my girlfriend about. She kept, I guess, the emails from when we first met.
Oh, she did that.
Because I sold her a car, so it's like forwarding back and forth, like financing and all that. And then I invited her to come to a comedy show.
She sent you those emails.
Well, she was like, we met 4 years ago today.
Oh, nice.
Or Thursday. And it's funny because at the end of it, I invited her to come see me open for Louis Anderson.
You're probably so stoked on it.
I was like, yeah, you should come see it.
Open for Louis Anderson.
And then I got there and he was like, no profanity. Oh, nice.
I used to. That's the only place I could jerk off.
That's
when I
how
was
every kid does it.
Yeah.
Get
In the shower.
I remember I used to think I was getting away with it, and I would tell my parents to be like, I vividly remember telling my mom, like, in like 7th or 8th grade, be like, it's been a long day. I think I'm just going to take a long shower.
Like they didn't know.
I'd be in there for like an hour.
Oh my god.
And then one day I was getting pizza with my sisters, and one of them was like, you know, Mom and Dad know you're jerking off in the bathroom, right? Every time you shower. I was like, what?
So you have like a slick hand. It's like you were bowling. So I would and it's noisy too. It's a noisy lube. So I'd be in there and just be like, and my little brother told my other brother who was older, he was like, Matt was in the bathroom and all I heard was so he didn't know what it was, and my brother told me, and I just beat the shit out of my little brother. Yeah.
And I just remembered that because when I called, he never showered. He always smelled bad. Yeah. So it stuck with me. When I called him earlier that day, he was in the shower, and then he got to my house, and right when he got to my house, he was like, "You mind if I get in the shower?"
Oh my god.
And he was like, "Don't tell anyone," because I had a bunch of friends over. We were in the basement, and he was like, "Don't tell anyone." I was like, "I won't." I just walked downstairs. I was like, I just caught him jerking off. That's the best, dude. If you ever get to catch anyone jerking off, you give it a second.
Oh yeah.
And then go, what are you doing today?
Oh my god.
I got this is another great one. A friend of mine and I, we were in the Dominican Republic. His parents took us on a nice vacation, and he was jerking off the whole time. He kept taking those hour-long showers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was a master of that too.
You're in the DR.
I was
too,
like,
dude.
listen, dude. Stop jerking off in the shower. Like, I knew he was. And he was like, I'm not doing that. And I was like, yeah, you are.
Definitely
He was like, no, I'm not. Stop. So then finally the last day we were there, he was taking one. I was like, all right, I'm going to get him. And he didn't see me, so I stood there and I was just like, what are you doing in there? He was like, whoa.
That's horrible.
It's so funny.
I definitely jerked off in all my friends' houses growing up. I had to do it. I always had to do it. And if someone had me at their house, at one point I went to the bathroom and jerked off. Every single time.
I think I was, yeah.
Like I would go in there and be like, I can't wait to jerk off in that walk-in shower.
Oh man, I think my friends, we were pretty open about it.
Jerking off?
Yeah, you just feel like, I'm going to jerk off.
Yeah, I mean, I pretty much jerked off of myself, but there was I didn't. It's better when it's secret.
It's funny that he said I need to shower when he got to my house.
Yeah, I mean that's just like blatant. Like just pretend to take a dump, dude.
Yeah.
There was
don't tell anyone. Just go up to the bathroom.
Take a dump, dude. But there was a big scandal at one point at my cousin's house across the street. There was this porno that circulated back and forth between our house. There's a VHS. He runs upstairs. My other cousin hits the button again to pop the video out, and his Ajax was the third in line. So rather than grabbing the video and just running, he just stood in front of the VCR with his hands behind his back. And his parents came in. They're like, "What are you doing?" He was like,
Nothing. We're just watching TV. And they're like, what do you got there? And
So funny, Ajax blew it.
he shit the bed.
Oh, man.
I mean, they all collectively shit the bed. He just should have ran, but he just stood there and was like... Oh, dude, I remembered my life hack I talked about in the last episode and forgot. I remembered what it was. Just contesting all your credit card charges.
Oh, nice.
I do it for like stuff. Any kind of subscription. I'm like, even if I agreed to pay the subscription, I'm just like, nope. And I canceled this months ago. You send an email to the subscription and then you just cancel it on your credit card. I just saved myself $55.
Nice. All the listeners out there, do what Matt does.
Yep, dude. Especially if
contest all charges.
Especially if you're weak one night and you get it on a webcam site, contest it. They'll give it back to you.
Really?
Dude,
you get on webcam sites and pay people?
I've done it twice. And I'll never do it again. But like I've gotten like drunk.
I always see. That's another one. Yeah,
and eat
really?
cereal. I would just watch it and eat cereal and then like shut it and go to class.
Yeah, it's pretty intense.
Yeah, I just would be like, well, check out some porn. Because I would see I would be like, I'm going to jerk off later today. Let me scout out what's like any new vids. That way I can get right into them.
Damn.
It's bizarre, you know?
You know, if I'm not going after it, I'm just thinking about like the lady and her life. How shitty the dude probably is.
Dude,
how shitty both those people probably are.
It sucks. It does. It sucks, dude.
It's a weird way to start your day.
Yeah, but dude, you know, I was just in my head. I was just like,
what was your
chubbies? Moon faces, dude. Big nose, big chin, moon face. That's what I deserve. That's my caliber.
You ever combo it? You ever get a chubby moon face?
Oh yeah, dude. I had a period in college where for some reason the only thing I attracted were big-headed Latina nerds.
How many?
2. But still,
I was gonna say,
it was 2 at once. I had 2 big-headed Latina nerds at once.
Wow.
Not at the same time, but like they were my babes. But I'm going back to my roots, dude.
What,
just
big-headed?
Just as I deserve.
Big-headed moon face chubbies?
Yep. I just tell them straight up. I'm like, all I want is a lover. And they're like, okay. I was talking to a girl last night. I'm like, but it's in like a Shakespearean sense. It's really classy. And she was like, all right, when do you want to hang out? There's actually a thing in the Kama Sutra that says you should practice sex on like uglier women to like control your stamina. I swear to God. It's pretty funny.
For a guy who hates Asians, you sure do have a strong ties to Asia and Eastern practices.
I'm very Eastern.
You are.
I'm way into the Kama Sutra.
Yeah.
That makes sense. It's a lot of different.
It's like the Bible.
Yeah, it is. That's my Bible, dude. The Sutra. It's like page 1. Put a finger in her butt.
Took a guy a century.
Dude, it's so funny because I use maybe 3 sex positions. That's it. I'm not like all that other shit is like.
Yeah.
Mish, girl on top.
First off, he was calling him Freddie Roosevelt.
Was he really?
Yeah, he was like whatever the guy's name was, the president, Freddie Roosevelt.
Who
right?
was this?
Rogan.
Really?
And no one in the room could correct him.
Damn.
And then he was wondering why countries have weird names. He was like, why do they call like the country of Yugoslavia? Yeah.
Okay.
The guy who's like, who's apparently he is very smart, but.
Yeah.
Who O'Connor loves.
So funny.
O'Connor likes him because Sam Harris shits on Islam. O'Connor just started reciting it. But at one point they were like, when was Abraham Lincoln president?
Uh-huh.
And neither of them knew. They were both like, I don't know, like early 1800s.
They knew they were being hijacked.
Yeah, they knew they were being hijacked, so it's like, all right, let's see where they take us and they'll ransom us, which is what they told the passengers, apparently.
I think Wahlberg would have attacked. Well, I think it was all because of that one plane did.
Yeah,
gang
and that's
up
what
on
happened on Flight 93.
So
was
then,
when they found out that they were crashing the plane.
Yeah, dude, I could probably pilot.
You could probably pilot it?
Definitely.
It'd be like snakes on a plane. It's like, I played the simulator.
Played a lot of Sky Fox, dude. I'd barrel roll that thing down.
Barrel roll it.
Like, how come I'm not shooting lasers? Where's the laser button?
Oh, man.
Take a little breaky?
Yeah, we'll take a
little breaky. Boy, we're back.
Oh, wow.
Are we back? God damn it, dude. That was a good break. It was a
nice
lengthy break. It was nice.
We usually don't do that.
That was good.
I forgot I have a nice shout out to Wolfpack from the main board.
Damn.
It's been a long time listener, dude. Never got a shout out. That's big
Sup,
for the Wolfpack.
I'm going to shout out Nate Chopra again.
No.
It just like...
Those yoga pants.
Ooh.
God bless.
God damn it, dude.
God bless.
Dude, my friend went to yoga on Saturday, and he said the teacher had like a horrible Delco accent.
Oh my God.
He said like he didn't realize she was like, you know, she walked in, you know, whatever, And right away you start with like, you go like, and do that. It's like, all right, 3 ohms. And
Dude,
you went to a
fucking-
coffee shop, so
yeah.
you're gay?
And they were like, what are you doing? And they kept calling it the C shop. They're like, yo, Gilly, you're probably chilling at the C shop. I'd be like, shut the They've been making fun of me for it for like 4 years now. Like
so
nonstop.
funny, dude.
Every day I get a text, like just a picture of a coffee shop. I didn't know coffee shops were that gay. I mean, I get it if I was in there with like a MacBook
Yeah.
writing poetry. Yeah.
Yeah, but
like
it's
I was
also-
just getting a coffee to go.
And yeah, a lot of times the coffee's really good at those places. But it is funny
It
to be
is.
like, oh yeah, you're foo-foo. It's like,
Yeah,
all right, man.
you're at the C shop.
I'd go to Dunkin' Donuts, I guess. That's different somehow. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot how shitty they were, and it was funny because I kept saying it on like it's just funny like around here everyone was like Hillary's definitely gonna win.
Yeah.
That room I was in could not have been more pro-Trump.
That's basically the lady, like the black
yeah,
ladies
it
in
was
space.
black ladies that.
I think it's called Black Ladies Go to Space.
Yeah, it's called Medea Goes to the Moon. No, the movie is black women are the smartest, and a bunch of white dudes try to stop them from being smart.
Yeah.
And no, what was she? She was like a great mathematician.
Yeah.
Physics. She helped figure it out.
They paint the movie out like they're
Yeah.
like, get off my coffee pot, don't touch my shit. Like,
Yeah,
fuck you,
so
bitch.
there's a scene in the movie where apparently she has to walk like a mile and a half to go somewhere else to use the bathroom
Yeah.
because she can't. And then I looked it up, and that's totally untrue. NASA did not
That's
have
like that's her.
whites
That's the
only.
big part in the movie too. That's like one of the main controversies.
Just like walking in the rain,
playing like
to use
I
the
saw
bathroom.
the movie, yeah.
And
She's walking
then-
through the rain. They're like, we're gonna stop it.
We're going straight to the moon.
Wow.
No, they don't go to the moon. Isn't that about
She's sending a
John
hot.
Glenn?
She's sending hot guy. The dude's hot as fuck in the movie.
Glenn is hot.
It's the hottest guy.
Fuck
There.
yeah.
He's like, I'm going. They're like, who should we pick? And he's like, I'm the hottest. And then
I think he
goes
just
to-
died.
Did he really?
Yeah, he died like 2 or 3 years ago, I
R.I.P.
think. But yeah, he orbited the Earth, right?
He
I don't think he didn't go
make
to the
it all
moon.
the way around.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the thing started burning up. It was like in the movie, her exact figure was
Yeah.
what like got him safely.
The only thing that's true about that is before the launch, he did request that she looks
said
at it.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like day of like it is in the movie.
I mean, we would have been too poor in our lineage.
Yeah,
but I'm saying, say
the
we
percent
weren't.
of population in the United States that owned slaves
Yeah,
is
yeah, exactly.
really low.
No, exactly. But I'm saying like, just being bored down on like the bayou. You have all these slaves. Like, you don't think they're gonna get them to fight?
I don't think.
That's
And
kind
then
of
you gotta
fucking
sit there
weird.
as a white dude and be like, you know what? I don't think it was that bad. Then you can't say that.
Oh, exactly. Then it's like,
It's like a fucking. Can you imagine like a German watching Schindler's List and being like,
Nah, we didn't do that.
I don't know about that part. They
Yeah.
just added one part to make us worse.
Her and being like, it's classified, you can't see it. Then she'd like see it. She'd like hold it up to the light and see through like the black marker. And then she'd be like, well, I solved the problem. And they'd be like, oh, okay. I'm knocking down this goddamn sign once and for all. And it was
Yeah.
like,
It's kind of Remember the Titans-ish. Like they
dude,
got
I'm saying though, that's the next. I'm not gonna say $1 billion industry, but there's definitely a white guilt industry. It's Whole
yeah, no
Foods.
shit.
Whole Foods.
It's not next. It's already there.
Yeah, but I'm saying it's gonna get bigger and bigger and bigger. Like,
I-
go to Whole Foods and that place is like, buy soap with like a little like dying African kid, and it's like, you can help him with like 2 cents to his village, and people are like, oh good. It's just like this weird thing. Yeah, but I mean like, it's just insane to have someone to be like, I tested you, you came up positive for racism. And it's like, all right, man, all right.
Yeah, it's funny too because that's how the outside world like views America. Like, because the only thing they get, they're not reading history. Like, other countries are just watching movies.
Did they occupy China like
Yeah.
the Second World War?
Yeah.
They set up this thing called Unit 731 where they're doing experiments on like citizens, and they was like chop people's arms off and like see how long it took them to die and like freeze their limbs, and they were cutting them open and seeing like how long the body could. And we're back.
Oh, took a little break. Matt showed me a nice video. That what's that online Mike?
Mike,
Is that what
yeah.
it's called? Yeah.
Yeah.
The title of this video was "Are all white people racist?" Yes, of course, but let me explain. It was just how white people suck.
Basically.
Yeah,
that was just the title. Then
it was classic.
It explains like biases that all people have.
Yeah.
But the title's like, white people are racist. Yes.
Jesus
Right.
Christ.
I'm telling you, it's an industry, dude. That's like a
Yeah, of
commodity
course.
right now.
It is an industry.
It's a commodity.
It's been an industry though.
It's true, yeah.
And but now
Yeah.
I think it's at a crescendo though. Pops.
Ugh.
And he's like, I don't like it. He's like, you don't like anything. You just an old man. He's like, all right, you can stick around, kid. And there's cops that come in. There's one cop, this lady cop comes in, and one of the clips is she's like the black dude turns his back and like adjusts something. I'm never like, white guys are the best.
No, not at all.
But
but there is bullshit. And
it's
like,
funny that there's this narrative now that like I got in an argument with Kyla over Planned Parenthood.
Yeah.
She was like, old white men telling us what to do. It's like, yeah, old white men do tell us what to do.
Yeah. Third trimester abortion. I feel like I'll invest in copper, I guess.
And they'll be like, and this is where they really get you, because then after we do the abortion, we sell the dead baby parts.
Oh, God.
Woo!
Hell, baby.
A hot cast, dude.
Yeah, it is. Something for you guys to think about.
We took on race and abortion at the end of there.
I know, we needed to.
Finally, we said what needed to be said. Two white dudes.
Yeah.
Curing all the world's ills.
Exactly, dude. Just white-splaining. You should call this the White-Splain Podcast, dude. It'd be tight.
Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, call it the
tight.
White-Splaining. Shout out Wolfpack. Aren't you happy you got the shout-out on this?
Yeah. He gets fired.
And you're smart, right?
Yes, that's how it works. Einstein had a big-ass head. Damn, always Dill Picky.
All the boys, dude. Shout out Dill Picky.
A lot of dogs.
I also got a lot of texts this entire week telling me how gay iced coffee was.
That's ridiculous.
Everybody from my hometown was like, yeah,
Grow
iced
up.
coffee is gay.
Well, you know, that could be argued, but
you drink chamomile tea every time we go out.
It's on the Gulf. I do know that.
I think it's on the. I don't know. I forget which side it's on.
Well,
might be on the Persian Gulf.
They got all those futuristic build. They build really futuristic shit. It's pretty cool. They're actually planning on going to Mars by 2117.
Oh wow! Are you reading this off your laptop right now? Not funny. I mean, it's funny now.
Yeah.
But I forget which one. It was either Uday or Hussein was like the head of the Iraqi Olympic committee and like trained all the athletes and like so like the volleyball team lost and he made them all live in like a super small house and they were all like 6'5".
Definitely, but I did not say that. I did last night. I treated myself right before I went to bed at like 2 a.m.
Treated yourself.
How was your Valentine's Day?
Oh, it was nice. My girlfriend and I had a nice time. Yeah.
Did you get any sweet treats? What did you guys do?
Plenty of sweet
You
treats.
had sweet treats?
Yeah, we had tons of sweet treats.
Really? Like what?
Yeah.
It is. Oh my God, that'd be funny if like two people were just like so shrimped out that they had to like kind of get close and be like, wait, I'm a little.
Dude, what's wrong with you?
Sorry.
Fucking dong comparisons.
Well, it's a good, it's fair. It's a fair metric.
No, it's not, because then whoever has the biggest dong just always decides.
From what?
Because I think I played it too long.
Oh, I thought you said
I played it for like 8 hours. I played till like 3 in the morning.
I thought you were gonna say you shot a rope in your eye.
Jesus Christ.
Well, you had a red spot on your eye. I was like, damn, do you really?
It's good V-Day. I shot one in my own eye.
You probably shot so hard.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
What? Well, anyway, the thing was that last night, it's like one of those times when you, like, if you save it up for like 3 days, and then like the third day you let it out, and you're just like, so those last couple pumps, you're like, usually it's like 2 pumps, and it's like 5, you're like,
ew, man.
In the fetal position on my side.
You're in the fetal position at 2 in the morning, jerking off on an air mattress.
Well, it's only for the last. I know. I try not to think about these things, dude.
Yeah, whenever you put it into perspective, what we're doing, it's actually pretty
it's
fucking
so
sad.
funny, dude. The best is when after I got divorced, I was living at my brother's house. And
wait, have you ever said you were divorced on the cast?
I'm divorced, cast. I never did.
Yeah.
So yeah, after I got divorced, I moved. I moved to my brother's house, and I just like slept in this bed that was like a spare bed, and it apparently had dust mites. So I was allergic to that, and I was like sick for like 2 weeks, and then I had to buy an air mattress. So like I did all this Google research at like 1:32 in the morning, realized it was like it's dust mites.
That is super sad.
That'd have been the icing on the sadness cake.
Your divorce,
Well, no, it wasn't. This was the night
okay.
of. But it's still like the idea of it. I think like my birthday was like in 2 days, and I was like, it's my birthday. I'm turning 30, and I was like, I can't jerk off on this air mattress the first night I got it. Like, no, I didn't. Don't make me out to be a freak. It's when at the end I'm like, whoop, and I shoot. It's like a tuck and roll motion.
The sink guy does it standing too.
You got to squeeze your legs a little. That hurts your legs.
That's weird.
Yeah.
He does the whole thing and he's like, how do you do it? Yeah, it was better than what we usually do.
Oh, definitely.
I got some chunky soup lined up after this. I'm
Damn, dude.
And then I'll go up into my room tonight I'll turn on my space heater and lay on my mattress on the floor.
Yeah. And I'll be on my air mattress.
The fetal position.
Ripping one off, dude. I've been giving myself, and so he got like the invite to come, like actual, like to apply for the job, and I didn't get it after like 2 rounds. I didn't want the old boy crunching numbers, dude, on the stock market.
Yeah, I can understand.
I had a whole interview process, and they were like,
in there like, we need to invest in the United Arab Emirates space program.
how many trips does a fly make before they touch? And I like sat there. And I was like, can I use a piece of paper? And I just like scribbled numbers on a piece of paper, just like beautiful mind stuff.
Oh my god.
And I was like, 27.4. And the guy's like, And I was like, I got that right. He's like, no. I'm like, dude, how funny it would be if I just came, because it was like a cocktail hour / like welcome to the thing. So I actually went with them. I put on a shirt and tie and went, infiltrated.
Yeah.
And actually went to this thing. They like gave you it was an open bar. I could trans. If I trans, we'd go to the top of that thing.
If you trans, we'd be top 100.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
We could also be Henry and Heidi. Welcome to Henry and Heidi's podcast. How's everybody doing?
Let me tell you how dumb I am and how smart she is.
Oh my god, women know everything.
That's one thing too I hear where like people talk about. Well, not that
came out wrong.
Well, no, not I don't.
Dude, you should check out Ear Biscuits starring Rhett and Link.
Oh, it's probably so good.
Ear Biscuits.
So what's going on today, man?
So, like,
I just feel like I can't even sleep right now with the presidency. So we're gonna go 10 minutes of silence.
I don't know about that. I don't know if we want to be that cruel.
That's true, and that unusual.
What sick ass thing are we gonna say?
But no, we were talking about all that stuff, and it just made me. I forgot I wanted to. On Valentine's Day, people start lamenting relationships. I'm like, that's definitely not true.
Yeah, I'm sure once
so
you're
you got to deal with like
it's the exact same thing.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, guys are definitely probably. Well, yeah, it probably is.
Dude, can you imagine being in a relationship with a gay dude?
That's what I'm saying. That's like people are like, oh, the call's to solve my problems. Like, dude, no, it won't. Your problems. I have like no power. I have like no. Like, why would you blow me? I don't know. I just get flattered when it happens.
All right.
Blowjobs are purely to advance you.
I do want to apologize to the listeners that Matt said all homosexuals were damaged.
What?
I do want to apologize to the listeners.
No,
we have several gay listeners.
Do we now?
Dill Picky is fucking gay.
Dill Pig's gay? Dude. I went down, the one time I was in a high school party, I went down the basement, it was just 2 guys I knew and I was friends with, it was just them hanging out, and then I like went back, it was like 12 people.
Yeah.
So there was like, out of the 12, 2 were down there.
Had for this
I was
week?
trying to do the Rogan podcast.
Oh, yeah. Train by day. Oh, jeez.
I'm not going to start on that vein. That was my fault. I thought you said that. I was like, what?
Yeah, I didn't say anything about black guys.
No, you didn't.
It's Black History Month, dude.
I know, I made it weird. My bad. I made it weird. Dude, so, what's happening?
It's Black History Month.
Yeah.
You can't be saying shit like that.
I didn't say anything.
I see you got your hoodie on.
Yeah, I do.
That's nice.
Yeah.
I'm wearing a hoodie, too.
Hell yeah.
We're both.
What are you trying to say?
It's nice. We're solidarity.
That's true. We are, dude. This is fucking sick.
Yeah. Pretty hot cast so far.
Oh, it was pretty. Dude, I derailed it.
You've been harshly racist. Yeah, I debated whether or not I should delete that, but I feel like you guys probably have a decent enough sense of humor to know that I was kidding.
Yeah.
You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we're gonna just move
We're
forward.
Keep that.
We're gonna keep it.
It's a funny joke.
It is funny.
It's a funny thing to say.
It is funny.
The reason it's funny is because it's not true.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly.
It's just a funny thing to say. Anyway.
You became unracist this weekend.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I told you that. We watched OJ on Netflix, and if you haven't seen it and you're thinking about becoming racist, watch it and you'll be racist. If you want to become racist, that 7 out of 10 up front really set you up for failure on this.
No, I still will stand by this. If you're say you're riding in the car, right?
70% of black people.
You take 10 random black people somehow, and you're like, hey, hop in, somehow get them in your car. I don't know how you're gonna do that, but you're like, hey, ride with me. And you have
How are you going to lure black people
You have
in
a
your car?
staged, yeah. Well, no, I don't know. You'd have to get them in because it's an experiment.
How would you lure them in?
I'd be like, yo.
Don't do it. Don't say
know.
anything.
I don't know. So I don't know. It's a science experiment. So it'd be like with the university or something. So I'd get him in my car, and we'd be driving.
Like Tuskegee?
To ski?
Nothing. Go ahead.
All right. Shane. And so you'd have him in my car.
A white guy like you had a university experiment a while back.
Like what?
In Tuskegee.
Tuskegee?
Yeah. Just go ahead.
Well, yeah, I don't know what that. I know what that is, but I don't know what it is.
Yeah. And 5 out of 10 white people would agree.
I think you could get.
I think
7.
No, 7. 8.
So you'd have to hook the white person up to a lie detector.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing.
In
because
that
they'd be
case,
like, oh no, not at all. And they'd be like,
in that case, you're sitting at 9.
Yeah.
9 out of 10. Yeah.
So that's my 2 cents. But yeah, it's also too. There's like a lot
my
of
2 cents.
That's
Thanks,
my 2.
man.
A lot of white pussies make black people uncomfortable. When
Yeah,
they'll be
of
like,
course.
yeah, it's like so hard, and like I know you were, and they're like, dude, I'm trying to like work. I don't want to think about my oppression. So it is kind of. I've talked to people before. Did they?
Yeah, when he shit on Muzzies.
Oh, he hates religion.
Yeah. Specifically Islam.
Well, it does suck.
What?
Yeah. It sucks. If you had to be Muslim for a day, I'd be pissed. If I had to be Muslim to the T for a day, at the end of it, I'd be like, dude, this sucks.
If you had to be anything to the T. But yes.
Catholic. I was a Catholic to the T for fucking,
you fucking weren't
8
to the
years
T.
of my life. Because it's hit us. Like no one knows what's going on. Like there's a thing saying like Russia definitely interfered with the election, and there's a thing being like they definitely didn't. We're in it, dude. We're in the storm of fake news. Sorry, dude. I'm a hype right now.
Keep going.
No, I don't.
This is really good. Keep going.
No.
What else you got?
No.
What about Sandy Hook?
I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't substantiate anything. But dude, I had a theory though on Milo. I have a conspiracy on Milo.
Go ahead.
I feel like he's doing an ultimate sacrificial troll. So he's a gay dude, no doubt. But I think he's trying to appeal to the hearts of people who typically don't like the gay, like the middle of the country.
Don't like the gay?
The gay.
All
The
right.
gay men. so like the
men?
middle of the country. Yeah, like super conservative typically don't like gay people. Milo's taking all the stuff they love and being like, I'm gay.
Houndster. What up?
Houndster?
Houndster, dude. Houndster's a great listener.
What's up, baby boy?
Also, shout out Nate.
Nate Shoppy. Put us on the list, boy.
Just big shout outs.
How was your weekend, dude? What'd you do?
Well, I did those shows. Well, I did a show on Saturday, and then I went home Sunday.
Yeah.
Damn.
I think that was back when we lived in Havertown, though.
Naked Predator.
Yeah, dude.
So wait, did they call it Predator because the movie Predator?
I think so, because you
Predator
can't
'cause
see.
of,
You're like the Predator.
like
You're
sexual predators.
No. It's just Predator. Like you're in the movie, you can't see. Everything's black. You have to like try
Bunch
to
of
find
naked boys playing tag.
in the dark.
Calling it Predator.
In the dark, so no one knows.
This chick from Barstool. You ever look at Barstool?
Nope.
But anyway, it's a good website.
Barstool
It's funny.
Sports, right?
Yeah. But they do this thing called smoke shows, and they just put up the hottest chicks
Yeah.
from like their area. And the one just got in trouble for arson. She was a smoke show a year ago, and then she just got in trouble for like burning her roommate's bed.
Yeah. They'll just dedicate their whole life to like just giving you stuff.
Yeah. One day the arsonist hot chick, she'll be able to like boss people around.
That sucks. So
She'll be able to tell
there
workers.
literally are chicks so hot out there. They could come in here right now and just come in right now and be like, guys, turn this podcast off, no more podcasts.
No, I haven't seen
Exactly,
her in real
dude.
life.
I mean, you're more of like a material reductionist. I'm more of like an alchemist. Like the immediate experience is everything.
Good Christ, dude.
What?
You high right now?
Yeah. Yiggity yo, we're back.
Yeah, we had to take a break because that went off the rails, and
If it had delete like 6 minutes, it just was not
it
entertaining.
was just garbage.
Yeah, it sucked.
Matt said some inappropriate things. We had to delete that.
Not at all. Shane outed me, and Shane actually just physically punished me for getting stoned before the podcast.
Yeah.
This is what it really is, man. So I didn't like it.
Nah, I mean, I'll watch it because it's fun to. It's fun to. Oh. You gonna fart?
I don't think that was
It's the
anything.
second time you've cut me off with a fart.
Sorry, I apologize.
That's whatever.
But
that sounded like
they have been coming in twos.
Ew, dude. Ew, dude.
I got swamp butt,
man.
I got swamp butt.
Disgusting. Matt, we were playing NHL, and it's me and Matt versus our other two roommates. and we scored a goal, and Matt got so excited he farted right when we scored. He like accidentally farted.
Well, I didn't realize, but I had been holding it in. Like while I was skating, while like we were on a breakaway, and my ass just clenched up, but it just isn't. He'll be like, I'm eating like a dozen of eggs and getting protein. It's like, yeah, but you're also like crushing your body with cholesterol.
Yeah.
But yeah, that'll definitely do it. My brother took these things. It was like Lance Armstrong's like supplements. Lance Armstrong put out like a powder. My brother took it, and it was literally the worst smelling farts I've ever had.
They didn't?
The last one I took had this stuff called like methyloxylone that apparently like increased your testosterone. Which the only research I was like, if you increase your testosterone, you get jacked. And I was like, perfect. Like I didn't do any sort of reading.
Nice.
So I was taking this shit, and like 3 days in, I was in my room, and I'm just like sitting there. Later.
See you later. All right.
That's our second guest on the podcast.
Yeah. We've got some good guests.
Well, actually, third or fourth. But yeah, basically what happened is I looked it up, and apparently I was sitting when I was like feeling all like no one's calling me, people are just like using me in my head. Literally, I stopped the shred of sanity I had left. I was just like, why am I thinking girl thoughts? That was my brain at 19. I was like, I'm having girl thoughts right now, and I looked it up, and apparently that putting testosterone in your body increases your estrogen. So I was spiking my estrogen.
So you're having girl thoughts.
Yeah, literally.
That's tough. How do you feel about that?
I'm better now. I never took that shit again. Nothing but dude thoughts from there on out.
You never have girl thoughts?
Nah, dude. Yeah, sometimes I'll have girl thoughts. When I get depressed, I get girl thoughts. I'm
like what?
It's like, this is so hard. I don't know what to do with myself. Shit like that.
So you think girl thoughts are just being sad?
Yeah.
Anytime you're sad, you're like, this is gay. Everybody tries to break us up.
Everyone tries it. I don't deny it, dude.
It's ridiculous.
Plus, when you put us together at the beach, our friendship only gets that much stronger.
It's too strong
people
at
are
the
like,
beach.
no, they're not having that.
Yeah, well, it's intimidating.
Well, it's funny, the first time you're like, I was like, what do you do at the beach?
Right.
Oh my god.
And you can just, and then you can just piss your pants.
Literally.
You can sit there and piss yourself.
Yeah, you literally can get so drunk. Yeah, you're right.
Till
absolutely.
the sun goes down, till everyone leaves, and you can just dig a hole and lay straight on it and piss. You don't even have to go into the water.
It is the best. It's the best place in the world.
That's the best move.
That's probably why people like going to the beach for real, so you can just pee in their pants.
I piss myself the whole time.
Oh, dude.
You ever shit in the ocean?
No, but my friend did.
You strike me as somebody who would.
No,
shit in the
actually,
ocean.
I don't really shit in the woods. I never shit in the woods really. My one friend shit in the
What do
bay.
you mean, really?
Well, I mean, maybe I've done it once out of necessity, but I don't really. Like I have a cousin who shit in the woods like 4 times.
Shitting in the woods. I had a friend do it. Oh my god, I can't remember the last time I shit in a porta potty.
I've had to do it a couple. I've had to do it a couple times,
terrible.
dude. Like, I've had it done. It sucks.
There's nothing worse than like going to a concert or something.
Yeah.
Like something when it's hot, like in the summer.
Yeah.
And you go into a porta potty to take a piss.
Dude, a job
and
site.
there's just turds on top of turds.
Dude, I don't know.
Oh my
I've
God.
shit in porta potties in the dead of summer and in the dead of winter, and I honestly can't tell you what's worse. I one time went to work and had a shit at 7 in the morning in January outside in a porta potty, and it was, my little bird was so cold, dude. Oh my god, that sucked.
That's terrible.
My poor little bird.
What are you talking about your bird for?
It was cold. All
right, let's.
Yo, Shane Gillis Live, plug it.
Oh my God, Shane
Plug
Gillis
that
Live
shit.
this Friday. I guess that would be the 24th.
Yep.
Holy shit.
24th, I'll be gracing the stage as well.
Yeah,
It's
old
gonna
Natty will be
fucking
there.
Strong.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
This is basically like our ice house.
It's gonna be crazy.
Shane Gillis Live is the ice house.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Everybody's gonna be there.
Definitely, it's gonna be tight.
It's no, I hope people show up.
Yeah,
Otherwise, that'll
I think
suck.
it'll be good.
It's not that big. It's like 120 seats.
And that's Saturday. They're building.
This guy kind of.
A little shitty.
This guy said, this podcast had me laughing like a psycho on the subway. 2 great Philly comedians talk about whatever, and it's hilarious. I'll keep listening.
Hell yeah.
Nice. The next one said, what a hot cast. New favorite podcast. I think about Hi, I'm Dallas, weekly. Fuck
Hell yeah.